him, I never hated him, I never traded him, I never did, I never ever traded him.
What?
Fly, wish I could large, so many more, 10 in the more, never a bar, 8, 10 in the more, 2 to the P, nothing to you, but it's something to me, handsome as ever, and cute as can be, you can watch us on YouTube with you for free. Ay, this one time for the Twitch, this one time for the text, this one time for the phone line, whole time, what they gonna do next?
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Morning, everybody.
Is it?
It is. Is it? What do you mean?
Because I'm tired of getting sucked in by Summer League.
Oh, I was
And
proud
it's
of
your
you.
fault.
I was proud of you.
It was your fault.
Why?
Because it sucks.
Do you know, I know
I'm tired.
it's a bad product.
Wait,
I understand.
I literally feel like I'm watching rec league basketball that Fonz used to play in. Because that's the same way they play basketball. Everybody thinks they're Steph Curry,
Yeah.
right? Or Michael Jordan.
Shout out to Eric Stevenson, though. Clutch three last night to get the Heat their first Vegas win.
I mean, come on.
What?
And how do you get kicked out of Summer League?
That was incredible. What a great job by Pelle. What a rascal.
Wait, and how did Pelle get attacked?
I don't understand. Just I think being too adorable. I think that's what it was.
I mean, I guess any sign of aggression.
He but did you see it? He gave like a little smile afterwards, like got him. Pelle's a pain in the ass. Pelle's gonna be in a lot of fights in his career.
He's new Goran.
He's new Goran. No, he's gonna be new Goran.
If y'all don't know, go look up Goran fights. That dude been fighting since the second he got to the league until he left.
And such a denier too, because
Right.
he'd be like, "Bah, I didn't do anything," and he'd be like, "Goran, you have like a 15-minute montage of fights on you." I don't think he was aware of that when we told him that.
No.
But yeah, look, I can't even. I love summer league, and I can't even put lipstick on this. The play in this summer league has been really bad, really bad. They won yesterday. I thought that their top three guys, they didn't play Kasparis, but Pelle, Kel'el, and Keyshawn all play well. They don't really have anybody after that. Like that's the team. And obviously Kel'el was playing at half speed for half of the summer.
Can I just say this? Everybody wants me to back away from fat shaming.
Hmm?
Why?
Don't talk about Kenny Lofton Jr. like that.
Dude! I mean, like, what do you think Rob would say about him?
I don't know. I don't know, but I
think he was at the free throw line with his stuff.
Okay. Listen. You can't just like look. His body is his body. He's known as that. He's a little.
Wait, what did they call him? They had a nickname for him. I forgot.
I don't know, Vlad. Do you have any idea what the nickname is for Kenny Lofton Jr.? Maybe if I go to his basketball reference.
What you talking about? The big one?
Yeah, the big one.
Why? Of course, Leroy. Look, you know what, Leroy? I want to see pictures of you when you were a kid. I bet you were a fat ass little baby, weren't you?
No.
Yeah, you were. Because the way you fat shame people only comes from a.
Can I just tell you?
I don't care if your family was big. The way you fat shame people, and but you always want to eat. That's the thing. It's the funniest thing. He wants to shame people, but he wants everybody to eat his food.
Let me hold on.
Yeah, when you're stumbling like that, go ahead.
No, it's not even a stumble. You have to understand, when I grew up, that's all we did, sitting around the table while eating.
But you're going up now. You're not in New Orleans anymore. You're in South Florida. You're fat shaming people, which is weird in a city that everybody wants to see Dr. Miami, but you fat shame. Go ahead.
Kenny Lofton Jr. on his basketball reference, the only nickname that I see for him is Gen Zebo. That's it. That's all I got for him. I don't have any other nicknames. But for years I thought when he was first, I obviously thought that
he does have some good nicknames.
Does he?
Snack Randolph.
Come on, man.
Snack Randolph.
Come on.
Yeah. Orange Mound of Rebound.
Jeez.
They're not related, by the way, people. Kenny Lofton, the former.
They're not.
No,
they're not.
No, I know.
Related.
I know.
They're not.
They're not.
It's
hilarious though, because he looks nothing like Kenny. Like, first of all, he's light.
Well, I was asking you. I was like, did Kenny like
No.
on a road trip
No.
one time?
No.
Something happened?
So yeah, it's wow.
Dade South, Shaquille O'Neal.
So
Do this with any. We're just gonna do this with poor Kenny. Oh, hello, 10:07.
And she
Wait,
tried to sneak
you
in.
know that's
And she
what
tried
I
to
said.
sneak
Wait,
in.
my favorite part of the whole thing is she tries to like come like I'm just gonna come in and sit at my computer
Quietly.
Hopefully nobody will say anything.
You're on camera.
Too late.
Too late.
You're hiding.
Everybody sees you hiding.
Schmeathan, Jimmy John's butler. Why?
So yeah, I it's just like I tried a couple of times.
I was proud of you. Did you watch more Summer League or Home Run Derby last night?
Home Run Derby was pretty interesting. I watched some more. Dude, I wanted to punch you in the stomach.
Why? Why?
So let me tell you why. So I'm watching this Home Run Derby,
Mm-hmm.
right? I watched the first guy. Woo, big boy.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the second guy. Woo, big boy. Hitting 480 feet. Then Jazz gets up there. And I'm like, he's tiny.
He is tiny.
He can't do this.
But hold on. You're not blaming me for Jazz. I told you to go with Big Dumper yesterday. We should have gone conservative plus 900. And you're like, you got all Frog Boy on me. Like,
I'm like,
that's not good enough.
well, no, because that's how
What you told me.
All right.
So I wanted
did
Big Dumper yesterday.
Did Riley end up winning?
Of course he wins. He's the best home run hitter in the league now.
Dude, can I just tell you, like, some of those guys were hitting balls. Like, my favorite was the guy who went up there and said, I'm going to pace myself and just take easy swings and hit 450-yard bombs, 50-foot bombs. I'm like, yeah. And then I saw Jazz.
Yeah.
They had to help him put the bat in his hands.
He's already getting made fun of on TikTok.
Yeah.
Everybody's making fun of Jazz.
Like, he was trying so hard to hit it far, he wasn't hitting it. Like, can I just say, I'll give you one foul tip, right, in Home Run Derby. One, because you're trying to hit one, really far. Dude, the catcher was getting lit up by all those swings. The catcher was like,
I wasn't expecting that.
Right? What are we doing?
Yeah. Headlines brought to you by Doral Hyundai. At Doral Hyundai, choose from over 1,300 new Hyundai miles in inventory with Tucson, Sonata, and Palisade. Remember, when it comes to Hyundai, the great deals are at Doral Hyundai. So yeah, the Heat win in Summer League 100-96. They get their first Vegas Summer League win. I couldn't get a read on Coach Glass. I don't know if this is it for the big guys, and Thursday's just because they're not going to win. They're not going to make the Final Four, to appear.
Who?
There's too many undefeated. The Heat.
Oh, it's point differential, right? It's the tiebreaker?
Yeah, but there's already, like yesterday they showed there was already like 5 undefeated teams. So I think, I don't think everybody's going to collapse.
And they play each other, but still, there's going to be teams with 1 loss as an undefeated team.
I think after yesterday and then playing those 3 guys, I think it's going to be maybe Kaspers and the boys
heading home, or Kaspers
going with that last game on Thursday. I would think, although everybody is kind of out there, maybe they get a couple practices, and I don't know, but it kind of feels like that felt like the end of Summer League for them. I don't know.
And camp starts in September.
And you better not go to the Bahamas.
We still on that?
West Palm.
You say when you go into practice, it needs to say municipal.
And not the good part.
Hey, municipal. Something like,
I'm talking military. Military Avenue. No hanging out by City Place.
No Palm Beach.
No Palm Beach fancy pizzas with Travis Kelce.
He's not going to be there.
Vlad Garrett Wilson signed an extension. Your boy.
Big one.
No, not really.
What do you mean?
4 years, 130.
Yeah, but by the time that kicks in, he'll probably be the 8th. He'll probably be like 10.
That's what happened with Waddle.
Yeah, that's what happens. They signed them when you sign them 2 years early. The contract doesn't kick in, by the time the contract kicks in, he'll probably be like 6th or 7th or 8th and highest paid receiver.
Did he like Aaron Rodgers?
No, they didn't.
I
They didn't get
don't
along.
think they got along.
No, they didn't get along.
Yeah,
And then
like Devontae Adams.
That's what I would do if I was behind him.
He brought in Devontae, and things went left. But
he had that sick catch that year last year.
You know what? And I think that's the thing that when I look at how teams are and how things are going to work out, that's the first thing I look at. Are they even getting along? Right? You bring a guy in and your star player, the guy who kept you relevant and made it interesting before that guy got there, don't like him? How's that going to play out?
It's weird.
Right.
It's weird. It's like every place Aaron Rodgers goes, it's like, oh, I gotta have these 3 guys at all times. Like, hey, it's time to move on.
But when I say something, you say I hate Aaron Rodgers.
You do hate Aaron Rodgers.
No, I don't.
You do hate Aaron Rodgers.
I hate his antics.
I will acknowledge he has annoying tendencies, but you hate Aaron Rodgers.
Thank you, Tobin. Now
What?
that the man leaves the Jets, now everybody can finally agree that Leroy has something in for Aaron Rodgers.
No,
he
I
does.
don't.
He definitely
I
does.
don't.
You do, Leroy. But
I
Leroy.
don't. Y'all don't have a problem with all the antics.
No, we don't. There's a lot of people that have antics.
We all-
Not
Tyreek
like
has-
that, dude.
Tyreek has antics.
Not like, and I say that about him.
He's got antics, all right.
Tyreek has antics, but I never see you go in on him like the way you go in for Aaron. Like you
I-
go in on Aaron.
I
thought it was-
have the
I thought it was
thing he
NFC.
did last.
No, you want to
The
know?
thing he did last year.
I thought it was
I
NFC
understand.
Central hate,
No,
but
no,
it's
no.
not.
Vlad, you want to know why? Because this man tells me all the time about how hard winning is. And Aaron Rodgers is legitimately the only person who has a championship where he goes, 1 championship. He's like, what is it? Ancient history? It's the only person you'd ever do that.
How long ago was it?
It was 15
So
years
what?
ago, but he's the only
15
athlete you do that
years
for.
ago.
He's the only
No, it's
athlete you
not.
do. Oh, dude.
Yeah,
No, it's
and,
not.
yeah, you do.
Because I remember, wait, hold on. And I give you examples. When Peyton Manning won one, that's all they did was say all he's won is
That's
one.
what they said. I'm talking about you. I know
Me?
your behavior on takes, and you're the only.
Hold on.
He's the only athlete where
Can
you're
I-
like,
wait,
1
Vlad,
ring.
correct me if I'm wrong about this. Okay. He has lost with teams that were better than the team he won.
No
the
one's
Super Bowl
denying
with.
that.
So what?
That's not my
Leroy,
point.
That happens to a lot of
But it's not-
players.
it's
Now,
not-
LeBron's
not
lost
like
with
it.
you know,
No, but-
teams have lost. Like, okay, were the 2016 Warriors a better team than the 2016 Cavaliers?
The 73 win team?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, but they lost, right?
Yes.
correct.
But are we gonna take it, or should that be a strike on the Warriors because they've lost?
It's
Because
definitely been a strike on Draymond.
okay,
No, but
fine.
they've also got 4 championships.
Drew Brees has 1 title.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would never say to
You
Drew
but-
Brees.
You
You
don't
would
rip
never
Drew
say.
Brees at
You would never say
all.
Drew Brees. Oh, 1 ring
And
Drew.
the Saints were number 1 seeds on many times. They
'Cause-
had home field advantage many occasions.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Then the one time. No, but here. Even though the situations may be the same, and you could say the same thing about Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees. Drew Brees, I don't have to worry about all the antics.
But this is the point. Okay, but you're trying. Nobody is sitting here comparing championships or any of that stuff. And Date's House is right. The issue is your denial.
I'm not denying it.
You
What
should
do
just say,
mean?
I don't like him.
Say
And
you
that-
don't
but
like
that's
him
not-
and
that
I don't like him.
really, it literally is not the case. I have a problem as a team sport guy with a guy with all those antics.
I
Like,
don't get
oh,
how
I
you
use
say
the-
that, but you let Tyreek Elliott, but you don't.
No, I don't. I was at the end of the year last year. I said it don't matter what we think. It don't matter. He's got to deal with those guys in the locker room.
So then that's the same thing with Aaron.
Right.
Okay, then.
And guess what? Where's the last place he's been where they said, yeah, it was great? That's my point. You got to think about it.
Okay, that's a lot of players.
No,
Yes, it is.
not like that.
Why is it not like
Not,
that?
but because he plays quarterback.
Okay.
It's his job to get along with everybody.
You would typically tell me for somebody of Aaron Rodgers' stature, appreciate greatness. And you have a lot of caveats. It's just a different for your sports take.
I can appreciate the player. Nobody's questioning his ability on the football field.
Kind of
It's
are, though.
all the other stuff.
I'm proud of you. Look, I have guys I'm petty with. It's
I
I want you to embrace
I don't
it.
think you guys.
So let me ask you this. All
Yeah.
right. So all the other stuff. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So what has all the other stuff done?
Nothing. It basically gives him more hype than he deserves.
So are you
So
just
you think he's
upset?
overrated?
So you just think he's washed right now? He shouldn't be getting the hype. I'd rather you just say.
I think.
So
I
then why
think
don't you say
people
your
have
real feelings?
People have expectations of Aaron Rodgers coming off an Achilles, and you have greater expectations than he had in Green Bay with a better team. Like, if he can't win with those players in Green Bay all the years he had, how the hell he's going to win with the Jets? And so I would say that, and everybody says, "Oh no, you just hate Aaron Rodgers."
You do,
No,
but you
he's
do.
lost with better teams. How he's going to make a worse team better when he had good teams and he didn't win?
But this predates the Steelers. You're
Yeah,
acting
you
like
were
this.
hating him
You hated him when he went to the Jets. You hated him
Yes!
on the Steelers.
You were
You
hating
hated
him-
him on the Packers.
Yes. And what did I say? I said the same things I'm saying now. He has lost with better talent than is on the Jets, but for some reason, everybody thinks he's the savior with the Jets. No, and he's 40-something. Get out of here. No,
He hates Aaron Rodgers.
I don't hate Aaron Rodgers. I do
Jennifer?
not hate Aaron Rodgers.
I think he hates Aaron
He
Rodgers.
hates Aaron Rodgers. I don't know why.
Sam, what do
I
you
don't
do?
like-
Something happened at a golf course? Something happened at
Oh,
a
yeah,
golf
was he
course.
annoying like at a tournament or
Yeah,
something?
Something
No.
happened?
No, I've met him before.
Was there an
It was
NFC
cool.
North
Did you-
golf
I've asked
tournament?
him when you met him.
And when you met him, were you like, and roll the eyes?
No. I mean, look, I felt the same exact way about everybody waiting on the doorstep of Brett Favre.
It's a Packer Viking thing. There it is. It's NFC Central. It's NFC
Yeah,
North,
no.
NFC Central hate.
Who's
It's
it?
always
Wait,
it's
but
Packers
here,
Vikings.
Here's the
hate.
deal.
That's Packers Vikings.
Here's the
That's
deal.
all.
Name another player that we've done that besides Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers.
What?
With what?
Like, just sitting, everybody's going, "Oh my God, if we get him, whoo,
Peyton
it's gonna-
Manning.
Like, it's
Peyton
going to turn
Manning.
our team around."
Peyton Manning.
They did kind of turn the Broncos around.
He
though.
did, though.
So okay then. So what are you talking about? Like we do that for any type.
But wait. Peyton went into Denver.
Uh-huh.
You know who the guy is
Right?
now? Russell Wilson.
Yes.
That's who it is now.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson
Yeah.
is new Aaron Rodgers.
That's it. Always
Aaron
happens, bro. It's happened.
And
It's
guess
happened to
what?
Sports.
I kind of feel a little bit about like with Russ too.
Yeah, but you
Like,
don't
too
hate
much.
Russ. But you don't hate Russ the way you be hating on you
No,
hate on Aaron.
because we're not because
Do you hate Russell?
it's gotten to
Wilson's
the
accent?
point. It's gotten to the point where we don't expect anything from Russell Wilson.
Mm.
When he left, nobody was expecting. Oh, now we're a Super Bowl. No,
Take a break here on the show, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. We'll go up until 2. Back after this. Good to know the Hobnob twins are back at it.
Of course.
Tobin and Leroy back here with you. Vlad, actually on time for a segment here. We don't have, not like those two dummies out there perusing. Hobnobbing, dude.
And they don't even like these people.
I would love to be at like one of those things I saw Bam at with Michael Jordan this week. That's got to be so cool.
Where was that, in Greece?
It was in Greece.
Is he
Michael
Team Jordan?
Yeah, he's Team Jordan.
That's why.
He's been Jordan. But
Okay.
I would love, like, you just be like, I'm going to hobnob with Jalen Hurts over here. I'm going to hobnob. I'm going to hang out. I'm gonna peruse. Luka's hanging out with me. We're all having. Oh, I'm sorry, MJ. Your airness. Come on over here. Hang out with me. Have some tequila. Had to be such a cool time.
You think Jason Tatum's there nursing his Achilles? He's Team Jordan.
Is he Team Jordan?
Yeah.
I think he was down here. I saw somebody take a picture with him down here on his boot.
He probably can't travel.
Probably didn't want to party with a boot on.
Yeah. By the way, I love that Bam is partying with Jordan and Luka.
Yep.
But he's worrying about his do-rag and his Miami Heat workout attire.
I love that.
Because Asia
just keeps stealing it.
Yo, that's such a girlfriend move.
It's such a move. Like, I'm like,
girlfriend-wife move, bro.
I'm like, is she warming up with heat sweats on?
They take your hoodie.
Kidding me?
They take your sweatpants. They take all the comfort wear that you love. They take it.
They're 2 scoops of adorable, those two.
It is.
They are 2 scoops of adorable. Happy for them. Yeah, I see in the chat, we got these QB lists are hot. Dude, I couldn't believe, I still can't believe this. We were talking about this a little bit in the break, but Vlad and I were talking about this Justin Herbert stuff. Man.
I'm sick of it.
It's got to stop, dude.
I'm done.
I'm so sick of his ass. Sick of it. How do you have that man above Jalen Hurts? And like, I'm looking back at the Chargers, right? They won 11 games last year. But like, if they did, nice for you guys to join us.
Yeah.
If the Dolphins did, they basically had the Dolphins season of 2 years ago where they beat a bunch of bums, and everybody's acting like Justin Herbert did something. Like, it's crazy to me. This guy is treated so differently from everybody else. And for the life of me, I can't really figure it out. I don't really know why. Because yesterday I'm hearing this Arlovsky's up there, he's sniveling. That's how he is with his quarterbacks, right? And he's like, well, look at his receivers. I'm like, I'm sorry. Did this guy not have Keenan Allen and Mike Williams the first 5 years of his career? You're acting like that was like, I'm sorry. Like,
they had one of the best duos in the league.
What are we talking about? Like, this guy is sad here, and now you're acting like, oh, poor him. He had to go a year with nobody impressive in skill. And Jalen Hurts has gone to his 2nd Super Bowl, and everybody's like, oh, well, I mean, anybody could do what he's doing.
9th?
They're trying to outlaw. They tried to do an outlaw of his play. Like, I've heard nothing but wambulance from everybody, and I'm not a fan of the tush push either. But this guy has such an unstoppable play. They're having hearings about it.
Hearings.
They are.
And we're sitting here, and you're trying to discredit saying anybody could do what he's doing.
Have you seen people try? Have you seen people try?
I've seen one team do it just not as well as they are, but not as well as the Eagles, but they've tried. The Bills do it.
Like, think about this. Buffalo has a bigger quarterback,
a horse,
and they still don't have the success rate as Philly.
The funny thing was in the vote against, they were the only
Buffalo voted.
They were the only
against
team
it.
in the division to vote against it, and they do it the most out of anybody who tries to do it.
Right.
I like that the Dolphins didn't vote against it, because I was like, you know what, you already have
It
the
seems
reputation.
like
You can't be babies.
Right. But that's what it sounds like. It sounds like we can't do it, then they shouldn't be able to do it.
It's what it's and so I'm just like, for the life, because I just feel from my standpoint, and like, I get it, dude. Justin Herbert, if you were to cast him, he'd probably look like Justin Herbert in a movie. But like, Jalen Hurts is better than him.
Right.
Point blank, period. That's it.
Because guess what? Anybody else outplayed Patrick Mahomes the last 2 times they played?
No.
Right.
No,
we just overlooked that.
And the other thing is, like, Joe Burrow did it once, and they put him. He's
already on the Mount Rushmore quarterback.
We'll never take out Joe Burrow.
He does have a Super Bowl appearance, guys.
He does. But how is it, Vlad? How is his Super Bowl appearance looked upon more favorably than a guy winning it?
No, right. I get that.
I've never understood this.
I get it. That's why, like I told you during the break, my friend and I did our own quarterback listing way before this.
You have a list?
Yeah, I put Jalen Hurts number 2 after Mahomes. Mahomes is number 1, and he's going to be number 1 at least for another year or 2.
He might be number 1 until he dies.
He might be number 1 until he dies. Seriously. But he's going to be number 1. You got to understand, 2 MVPs for Lamar, reigning MVP for Josh. An unbelievable year last year by Joe.
Those got to be the top 4, right?
Those are the top 4.
Absolutely.
But you got to put
agree.
Hurts there because Hurts was a MVP runner-up to Mahomes, 2 Super Bowl appearances. He might have 2 of the top 20 best Super Bowl games by a quarterback.
Right.
Like, no BS. Like, his 2 Super Bowl performance games.
If he didn't just have that fumble in the first one.
Right.
Yeah, they would have won. So you're talking about a guy who's been a runner-up for MVP, league MVP, a Super Bowl MVP, and 2 great Super Bowl performances. The guy's he's the top 5 quarterback in the league. And I would say he's number 2 because even though Mahomes is number 1 to me, he's the reigning defending Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, I'm totally with you. Like, if we're going to do rankings season by season, which is what we always do, for a guy to go do that and you're still not going to give him the credit.
Beat the guy you have deemed the GOAT of our time.
Yeah, it's like,
and then say.
That's why I don't have a problem with like Tua being out of all these lists. I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Tua's biggest knock is durability. He wasn't durable last year.
Right.
I understand. He's got everything to prove this year. So I'm not going to sit here and bitch about where Tua's placement is on a list when the Dolphins were under 500 and he missed a third of the season. Like, that is what it is. If he wants to be on top of lists or we want him on top of lists, he's got to go and play and prove it. But when you prove it and they're still like, I don't think so. Right. I'm like, what are we doing?
Right.
Like, what? At what point? When does the sports matter? Not what you look like on TikTok. When does the actual on the game stuff and how you lead your team? When does that matter? I'm trying. It's weird to me. It's weird. You had 2 of 15 on your list.
Yeah, the injuries. The injury is the only thing. Because what we did, we took a 3-year period gap, and we looked at your past success, we looked at your playoff record, we look at what your personal stats, and he's 15 right now for us.
I got you.
But he was higher last season.
Of course he was. He was healthy.
Now, Vlad, here's the question I have. How far down that list you have to go till you can definitively say that quarterback can't win you a Super Bowl? Because we've seen guys win Super Bowls that we've said can't win a Super Bowl. Like Matthew Stafford when he was in Detroit, right? All empty numbers, right? We've said that about him. There's other guys that we've said that. We said that about Jalen Hurts. That what they say before the last couple of years is that, hey, he does some good things. His passing accuracy is not on par with the top guys and blah, 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 blah. Well, he's been to 2 Super Bowls. Well, so you can't.
Here's what happens, Leroy. Once you win, your past transgressions, if you lost and you had a great season, it starts looking as a
better.
positive.
It starts looking better.
Here's the best example I can use. And I've used it on the show with, Sports Day with Dan Day and myself on weekends. Here on 560 WQAM, 12 to 4.
12 to 4.
Yeah, 12 4 p.m.
That's a plug.
Did we go to commercial break?
No. Here's the thing. It's the Panthers. Panthers won back-to-back Stanley Cups, right?
Yeah.
They've been to 3 Stanley Cups finals, right?
Yeah.
Guess what now is seen as positive? That President's Cup trophy that they won. Now you look at it, they're like, this has been a long run now. So now you look at the president when they won the President's
positive for everybody except for Jonathan Huberdeau.
Except for Huberdeau, but
got sent to Calgary.
Now when you look at this run, you're like, oh man, this run has been started since they won the President's Cup. They've been to 3 Stanley Cups. They won back-to-back Stanley Cups. Now, those things what were once a criticism, it's now looked as this isn't more of a
but
asterisk.
But they play a totally different style of hockey.
I know, but what I'm saying is when
and
you
new
lose,
people.
No, but with I think that what he's talking about is like for a guy like Barkov's legacy, like that's why it's so cool to keep guys like Barkov and Ekblad because they're going to be lifers, and Bob is basically going to be here for half of his career.
Right.
Like there is going to be some tie of the struggles and then where it was. But for this whole thing that we do, it's like I have a weird time with football where like we feel like we've already decided and like nothing is going to take us off that stance.
Not even the play of the person.
Yeah, and
that's what drives me here because people who say Tua can't win
until he wins.
in Miami
Until he
have
wins.
been saying it
wins.
in Miami.
Until he
Have
wins.
been saying it from the beginning. And there's been little things that could possibly show you maybe he can be, but the other things that just solidify what they think is, oh, he's always hurt. Oh, he can't do that. Oh, and that's the same thing that happened to Jalen Hurts.
If Tua were to go out there, right, and I'm not here to throw a pity party for Tua because he has to go prove it. He has to stay healthy.
Right.
But I guarantee if the Dolphins do make the playoffs this year, they're going to talk more about his weapons than it is him. Like the vast, because that's what they did. That's what they did his best season.
Right.
But
again, they're not going to talk about Tua when his weapons weren't any good last year.
But if he wins, guess what? Say they win the Super Bowl this year.
Mm-hmm.
All the criticism's gone, and then now you start looking at those. Wow, look at that season that he led the league in yards, or look at the season when he led.
Yeah,
then all of those.
It'd be tremendous. It'd be tremendous adversity to overcome.
They just flip it. That's what, because we're just we're a result society. It's win or loss. That's how we look at it. If you win, everything's great. You lose, you can't. You're a loser. You can't overcome you can't win. That's it.
Tua could never be in the situation that Josh Allen's in, right? Because Josh Allen has never even made a Super Bowl. And the way they talk about Josh Allen, right? Like he just gets all the benefit. Oh, he's knocking on the door. He's knocking on the door. If Tua had the same career that Josh Allen had to this point without the MVP, because the way Josh Allen got the MVP, Tua can't play like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I'm saying if he put up some of the numbers that Josh Allen put up with, we would not be saying the same things, even though like neither one of them have won a championship.
Yeah, look, I'm not here to say that Tua is above Josh Allen because Josh Allen.
No, I'm not saying that.
It could ever be that, but like I think it's even like I think if Tua was to even get to the playoffs again, or even get their first playoff win, which is like we're all looking for just for 25 years,
right?
That I just don't think it's gonna be like it's not gonna be looked upon as some great accomplishment. They'll just move the goalpost on it, which is fine. I mean, it is what it is.
But guess what? So will the fans.
Eventually, yeah.
Because here's the deal, Vlad. Haven't had a playoff win in 25 years. If they, get in the playoffs and they win the first week and make it to the divisional, and they don't play well in the divisional, they'll say that's why we can't have Tua. He can't get us over the hump. I'm telling you the story now. That's the way it is.
If he wins a playoff game, though,
unless
they're still gonna just say, well, even if he plays poorly in the divisional game, they'll say, well, yeah, he can get us, but he can't. Because guess what? This is what I've heard in Miami, even when I wasn't on talk radio.
Well, to be fair, like it's a job saver now. Like they have to win a playoff game. I mean, it is.
But
they have to.
They just can't play poorly. How about that? You can't play poorly.
I mean, you can't get 62-7
sports,
Jacksonville.
Right, but sports is sports in that sometimes you can play a hell of a game and something crazy happens. So you got to say they need to win a playoff game. I'm gonna say they need to play well in the playoffs.
They have to be. They would have to be screwed in the playoff
right.
loss.
But I'm just saying they just have to play well.
But if it's a straight up loss, if they go out there
and just get dump truck,
because that's mostly what happens. It's not even just losing.
Yeah, and
they go to the playoffs.
They'll keep it close.
Killed.
They'll keep it close, but you were never close.
Yes,
there's context in losing.
Yes,
guys.
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there's context.
All I'm saying is we don't like every year before he plays the stupid, that's a win, that's a loss in camp. Right? Here's what I ask him.
That's coming soon, right?
Here's what I asked Tobin, and he says, no, every year. Can you have a worse record but be a better team?
Yeah.
But everybody just looks at the record. So at the end of the year, when it's time to evaluate what you have, like you have to be smart enough to evaluate all those things.
But it hasn't happened with them. Like their run with McDaniel has been.
But there is context, and like I was saying, there's context in losing. Like the way they've lost, has been bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It hasn't even been close.
So to go back to a point we were saying earlier in the segment with Josh Allen, why he gets the leeway, it's because we've seen the games that he's lost. He's actually played well.
No, he has played great.
The other team just has a quarterback who has the ball last, and they've won.
Correct.
So if the Dolphins lose a game where Tua is 25 for 30, throws for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, and they lose 30-27, because the other team had the ball last. I'm not looking at Tua.
But my question is, that's Vlad. I know what you're saying. I believe the same thing. I always bring it up that, and to use your phrase, there's context in losing, right? Fans here don't give a damn about that. They just care about are you win or loss. And you got to be careful when you do that because there's a lot of organizations, for example, Dallas, the Mavericks.
Mhm.
Nico was basically saying we can't win a championship with Luka.
He's stupid.
Okay, but do you understand what I'm saying? He said I can't
He's
win
a
a
stupid
championship.
man.
I can't
Respectfully.
win a championship with Luka,
He's a stupid man.
right? For all the reasons he put out there. Right? So
Let me go get Anthony Davis. Oh, his eye is already broken.
right, so
Dude's inventing new body
While
parts.
Luka's slimming,
by the
slimming,
way-
slimming down.
not to get sidetracked.
Yeah.
I am looking at the single-handed worst score that I've ever seen in basketball at the NBA level ever.
What?
67-58 was the final.
What, the Lakers Clippers
Lakers.
game?
Yes.
Okay. It's summer league.
I don't.
He's gotten duped
Time out.
into it.
Look, wait, Leroy.
Huh.
Leroy, did you not watch? You watch basketball a lot, right?
Yeah.
Did you remember the Knicks Heat playoff series?
Yeah, but that was 90s.
Okay, so
That's
It's different when they're trying to play like that. Like they're trying
Right,
to play
right.
like it's a UFC match. This
Yeah.
one, Vlad. I bet if we go look there, it's probably like 5 for 34 from 3.
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
We'll take a break. Back with more after this. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Leroy's favorite band, Counting Crows, Intangibles. Round here. They're bringing their Complete Suites tour to Hard Rock Live on July 22nd. If you guys want a pair of tickets to see Counting Crows, keep on listening to our show. We'll give you a chance to win those tickets. Coming on up later today. Heat win yesterday in Summer League action. Good games from Kel'el Ware. He's good.
Yeah, he still runs like Napoleon Dynamite.
But he's got very long limbs. It's just how he looks. It's just how he looks.
Point for Leroy.
Did you guys? You know who's like slowly becoming my favorite player, though?
Who?
To be honest with you, he didn't play for Summer League yesterday. It's Davion Mitchell. Davion Mitchell is slowly becoming my favorite
You see
player.
the picture of him in the snow?
He's in the
That was so
snow.
random.
Wait, he's in the snow?
He's in. I think he's in Switzerland.
Oh, it's got to be.
I
What is
think
he
he's
doing
in
in
Switzerland.
Switzerland?
And this picture is incredible. Now it's going to become a meme if he has a terrible game. But
Sure.
it's
Yeah, you can't be around ice throwing up bricks.
yeah.
Oh, that's why they call him off night.
If you guys haven't seen it, here's the picture for our YouTube and Twitch audience. But you can just see he's wearing his
All right.
off night
First
Heat
of all-
jersey,
First of
Heat
all,
culture red in the frigid temperatures of Switzerland.
first of all, I have a problem.
What?
Why?
Yeah, this is something that ever since I was a kid.
Don't wear your own jersey.
Oh my God! Come on, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing
I
here?
like it.
Hey, this
What are
is
we doing?
the first, like, anytime I get a jersey or like you go up to Cleveland, they give you jerseys and stuff. The first thing I do when I get home,
Mhm.
give it to my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like, yeah.
Well, the Heat got him a jersey. It says off night on the back. It doesn't say Mitchell,
Which is cool.
which is cool.
Which is cool.
But he was out wearing. I ordered something, and he got caught because he's like, I need to throw something on. So he just threw on the jersey, and somebody took a selfie with him, and he goes, yeah, I'm probably not going to do that again. But everybody loved it, so now I think it's his thing.
So now he's just taking it.
Now he's just wearing the
random
jersey.
places.
Now he's wearing it in Switzerland because they don't know what the Heat are.
First of all, I don't even like the fact that he's wearing a jersey in that type of conditions. It
It's
looks
very-
like it's cold.
It's freezing. He looks like
He looks
He gets it.
like
He
you see
gets
his
it, guys.
toes. When your toes are peeking like that, that means
when,
it's freezing.
when your toes are turned in.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
we're
he does not look warm.
no, he doesn't look warm. So in Switzerland, it's just cold all the time, or is it
No,
just
it's
the top of a
probably
mountain?
it's winter time for them right now.
Hmm.
I think when it's summer over here, it's like winter over there.
I
I think I'm not too sure.
he also was just dribbling. Like he carries a basketball everywhere with
I
him.
don't think that's accurate. No, summer in Switzerland is June 21st to September 22nd.
Okay,
So-
but he's I think he's in a mountain.
Are you sure he's in Switzerland?
So, like, let's say
He
okay,
says he's in Switzerland.
So I went to Leavenworth in February and it was snowing, right? Right now, everything is green. It's not snowing, but however, the mountaintops are still with snow.
Yeah, if you go to Vegas,
It just depends on
It-
the altitude.
if you go to Vegas or Tahoe, whatever,
I mean,
and they show mountains, you can see the snow up
There's
top.
still,
oh, maybe he's
yeah.
at the Swiss Alps.
So he's just in the Swiss Alps.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
But he was dribbling a basketball in the
Vlad
middle
went
of
to
Sweden.
Seattle and it was still snowing on top of the mountain. Sorry.
No, it's okay. But yep, there he is. What is he? He
Hey.
looks like he's on.
So
that-
wait, it looks like the snow is so high that look at the electro poles, like he's
Michael-
like right there.
So
That's
he can't be that far up either because how is he like he's not even wearing mountain shoes.
Man,
right?
that's fake.
what?
You think he has mountain shoes?
Man, it's AI. It's AI. It's AI, man.
What do you mean?
This is AI.
I'm
Why
saying
would
he
he
couldn't
AI
go
that?
that far? He couldn't
Yeah,
go
yeah.
that far with those shoes.
That's a filter.
What?
I'm just saying.
I've
put a
I've
background
gone
filter.
in Minnesota because I knew my ride was like 10, 15 minutes. Like I've run to my car in flip flops.
Okay, but that's fine. See, that's what I'm saying. He couldn't have gone that far.
What is that place? What is that place that was on Star Wars? The ice one. That's where he looks like he's on. He looks like, what was that planet named?
I don't know.
Remember that?
I don't know the names of planets.
I thought you were a Star Wars guy.
I am, but you want me to name the snow-capped mountain in Star Wars? Like, what?
It's a very
It's the most-
famous.
Yo,
Famous.
It's the most trivial part of.
All right.
You can hold on. I'll let you go, Vlad. But just so I could stop him in his tracks here for a second,
What are you talking about?
let me just tell you something right now, dude. I'm going to tell you something
Be
right
careful.
now. No. I'm going to tell you something right
You
now.
better be careful.
You want to talk about trivial? You'll listen to a random ass song. You'd be like, that's from the opening scene of, Avengers 4. And you have the audacity
Accurate.
to sit
No.
here and be like, oh,
Okay, there's certain groups. So I know, like, how I got into, who is it? The one that died that killed himself in the group.
Sorry, what were we talking about?
Mhm.
Who's in the group? The lead singer.
Linkin Park?
Kirk
Linkin Park.
Oh,
I had no idea who Linkin Park was. Then I started
Guitar
watching
Hero?
Transformers.
Weren't you no,
it
you
was
said Guitar
Transformers, then Guitar Hero, right? And then I was a Linkin Park fan.
What's
So
guitar?
I had no was it Labyrinth? No idea who he was
Schmeeth.
until the Cadillac commercial. I was like, oh, cool. I'm starting to listen to his music. It happens. Like certain, movies, like I hear artists that I would never normally listen to. So then I start listening to them.
Okay.
Dade South says it's the planet Hoth.
All right. Right now in the Swiss Alps, the
Mhm.
temperature is 57 degrees.
Oh, so he's calling
This is
him.
not checking out to me.
So
Right.
in the summer, the temperature in Switzerland ranges from 65 to 80 degree, ideal for hiking alpine trails or swimming in crystal clear lakes. Winter transforms the landscape into a snowy wonderland, especially in the Alps, where temperatures can dip to 14 degrees Fahrenheit or below.
So this
That
is
man ain't in no Swiss Alps, bro.
That's not Switzerland.
So you claim he's doing the Schmeeth and Schmolnick,
I
that he's at Everest on Animal Kingdom?
I don't know where he's at, but I think Schmeeth is right. Because, bro, first of all, if you're in the Swiss Alps, you're not rocking a jersey like that. No, you're not. You're not doing that. You're black. You're not doing that. You're getting cold immediately.
Also, the temperature right now is 78.
So yeah, you're not rocking a jersey going out. You're not showing the guns all like that.
It
Well,
says
just leave it to this show to pick every.
I'm gonna fact check everything.
according to Google AI, is there snow in the Swiss Alps in July? Yes, there is snow in the Swiss Alps in July, particularly at higher elevations and on glaciers.
Which is what I'm saying.
He's
Yeah,
on
no, you can see snow
glaciers on
this
ice.
time of year.
man. AI.
That's not AI.
All I'm saying, Davion, is I love the picture. Don't have a stinker because they're gonna send your ass to the Swiss Alps. Take a break. Back with more of this. Dolphins quarterback.
Daddy loves you guys.
Our Tua with Tobin and Leroy.
Check the history of
Hour 2 of the program, ladies and gentlemen. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Let's get to our headlines here. Brought to you by Doral Hyundai. Doral Hyundai, choose from over 1,300 new Hyundai miles in inventory at the Tucson, Sonata, and Palisade. And remember, when it comes to Hyundai, the great deals are at Doral Hyundai. Yesterday, home run derby, Cal Raleigh became the first catcher to win the home run derby.
It was good.
Leading the AL.
It was good. It was
League in homers.
I like the new format where they match them up instead of just going all four.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, once he got into a groove, like his first round, I was like, oof. And then, you see what they said? His dad was pitching and his brother was catching.
I love that.
That was
I love
so
that.
cool.
I love that.
I think that was
that's
like,
been the thing. Like Bryce Harper, I think made that popular.
Yeah.
And Robinson Cano's dad.
And then some of these bum pitchers were getting tired. Somebody was like,
What do you mean bum pitchers? You
Wait,
talking about their fathers?
What about the guy?
You calling their fathers bums?
God, Riley's dad hit him.
Okay.
Hit him with a pitch.
Funny.
He deserved that. You know probably how many times he got hit with the baseball bat in the nether regions? Come on, man.
And then what did they say? Oh, he likes dad throws in a little bit of heat. Like he was throwing some seeds up there. Little cheese.
The Miami Heat, they win the Summer League yesterday. Norman Powell, he met up with Erik Spoelstra in Las Vegas as a Spo, and he and some of the staff. So Norman Powell getting to meet his new head coach. I think Norman Powell was doing the Kyle Lowry's working at the UFC Performance Center afterwards. What?
Oh, he's working out? I thought you said he met Kyle Lowry.
Well, I mean, they were former teammates. I imagine Kyle probably told him, like, hey, I got a spot. UFC Performance Center.
Well, you can do that workout anywhere. Just
what workout? He did more than that. He did more than that. It wasn't the only workout that he did. So Norman Powell is all set to join the Miami Heat as he got to meet up with the staff yesterday. Everybody's kind of out in Vegas, at least for these few days there. But
what happens there? Is this all paid by the team? Because we were trying to figure out.
No.
We were trying to figure out because, like, here's
for the staff, I imagine it is.
Right, but here's what I'm saying: like the players, like that already on the roster. Say Bam wasn't partying with Jordan. Bam would probably be in Vegas. Tyler's in Vegas. Are they on the team's dime or are they there on their dime?
Their dime.
You think so?
I don't know.
I know so for a fact.
Oh, okay. If you know so for a fact, then okay, cool.
Like you can't call the team and say, "Hey, I want to go watch Summer League. Fly me out there."
But the team has.
If you got to practice, though, you could write it off.
If you say, "Hey, I'm gonna go and practice with them," they might fly you there. Like there's a way of getting around it, but for the most part, guys, because they don't want it. Like once you let the team, then you're on their schedule. So you want to go there and be on your own schedule. They make enough money; they can buy a ticket, and just go out there, go to a practice or two, go watch some games, go party, whatever.
That said, Norman Powell said on Instagram, excited to be part of the family. Thank you to Coach Spoelstra and the staff for coming out to this morning's workout. Very cool. He is officially on. You guys see the story about Teddy Bridgewater?
Yeah.
This pissed me off yesterday.
What happened?
The high schools are bums, man. The high
They
schools,
fired him?
No.
They suspended him.
For what?
For helping out his players.
So Teddy Bridgewater, I guess, went on Facebook because Teddy Bridgewater, Miami Northwestern, he was the head coach last year, former quarterback. They won the state championship last year. So Teddy Bridgewater was suspended by Miami Northwestern for I guess what they haven't officially said it, but the Miami Herald's reporting that he's going to be suspended for the whole season this year. And that's because he went on social media to try and see if he could get some money back for Uber rides that he paid for. He paid he racked up $700, I think, in Uber rides, training, food, and staying in lodge. So it was all in all probably $5,000. And so I think he was asking some fans. So he went on Facebook. He goes, "Hey, such and such. Can you guys, help out with this and whatnot?" Because he's volunteering. He doesn't get paid to be the coach. And so this set up, I guess, a Florida High School Sports Athletic Association firestorm because you're not allowed to pay for impermissible things like travel for your players. And so he got suspended. for something he volunteered for.
Dude, he got suspended for doing things that a person should be doing. The school should be doing. Like you said, Uber rides, rehab type of stuff, so that these guys have chances to recover after games, have meals, all that type of stuff. It was basically stuff like the parents and the coaches and
it just sucks.
The school should be taken care of.
I know
it happened here. Let me when I was in high school, my senior year, we had a coach our school was so small, we didn't have school buses, and we weren't part of the public school system. So we had to get government subsidizing, and they would give us bus passes. So we took city transportation to school. If instead of like, how you sign up for buses in Broward or whatever, we didn't have that. We had to, so every week we would get these tickets to ride the bus every week. Well, some of the kids did it too late, so our coach was helping them get the tickets so they could get to and from school. And we got put on probation where we couldn't go to the playoffs.
That's so stupid.
My senior year, because he was helping these kids. And like, what I would say is this type of stuff only matters if you're winning.
Yes.
If you wouldn't have won, nobody would have cared. They would have almost said, oh, look, Teddy's trying to help the kids out or whatever. Now, I would say this, like, everybody doesn't have, the same luxuries as other people. And sometimes you have to do things to make it work, right? And you helping these kids get to and from school. I saw it with my own eyes. I didn't know that it was illegal at the time, but I saw the coach having conversations, asking kids, how are you getting to school? Do you have enough money for bus fare? Have you signed up to get the ticket? I've seen him. He goes through this like almost the same as if you're saying, are you going to class? Like there were kids who could not find a way to school. Sometimes they could get rides from other guys. And so I understand that. This is not an advantage.
It's not an advantage.
It's almost like you don't want these kids to have a chance to go to school.
Well, from what I understand, there was like another school that got suspended. I don't remember what the fine was, but they got fined like $36,000 and they got banned from the playoffs. And I guess what they said is, well, if they allowed Teddy Bridgewater to get off on this, then they have to lift the suspension on that team, and they don't want to do that. They don't want to set a precedent. But I just find like this stuff to be stupid.
It's very like trivial to the people outside, but to the kids that he's helping, it's a big deal. And I don't know, as a person who has been through it, or maybe Teddy has been through it when he was coming through the ranks, right? And he understands the struggles that these kids are having, maybe more than the people who have these rules. Yeah. So I would say this. I would say, like, what is happening here is more of, like you said, it's more of a situation where if we did it to them, we have to do it to Teddy. Not a situation where they're being, where they're not doing any, they're not just letting it pass.
Yeah, but the thing that sucks about it, and this is, and no disrespect to the other coaches, because I know South Florida high school is a huge deal down here. I get that, but he's got a lot of prominence that comes with his name, and it feels like all the headlines everywhere, this guy's suspended, and it connotes that he did something really wrong.
Right. And that's the problem. When you put on the headlines, Teddy Bridgewater suspended for inappropriate acts.
Well,
that's all people see.
But it's clickbait. That's all you're gonna see. Then you read the story, you're gonna think. You read the story, you're gonna be like, well,
here's the problem.
Looking out for his players.
Here's the other thing. Go find somebody else that'll do it for free.
Right. And they were not good the year before that.
Right. It's funny that he got done with football and then went and played for the Vikings. Right. So like, yeah,
Was it
what
Vikings
do
or
you
Lions?
was the Lions?
Lions, I
They
think.
said, hey, Teddy, what are you gonna do? Now that you won a championship. Now, I think I'm gonna go play a little NFL football. Like, it's so crazy.
What's up, man? Campbell, pick up the tab, you cheap bastard.
Man.
It just sucks. It sucks because I lived through it my senior year, and the funny thing about the whole situation was when I was going through it, they had people from certain schools that I'm not going to mention say, "Hey, you could reclassify and come out early and come to school early."
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, damn! You guys had it tough. I just thought half fares and full fares was my problems in high school.
Teddy
Bus
Bridgewater.
passes.
Teddy Bridgewater posted online the suspension from Miami Northwestern came from Miami Northwestern. It's impossible to suspend somebody who doesn't work for you. So if I'm suspended by Miami Northwestern, I'm free to go to another school of my choice, but I'm not going anywhere. If it comes down to it, I will volunteer from the bleachers like I used to in 2018, 2019 when no one had a problem.
Oh, yeah, Teddy, talk that talk. All of a sudden you win what is it? They won a state title last year?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what happens. They won a state title. I can understand. Wait a minute, man. I've given my time, my effort. I'm making sure these kids are coming back safe, getting to practice. They're not outside doing Lord knows what. Nah, man. I shouldn't be suspended for that. There should be no hate towards study.
FHSAA policy. The rules address transportation in the context of student eligibility and potential violations of impermissible benefits. Specifically, a coach cannot provide free or reduced cost transportation to a student, nor can they purchase anything for a student. Over a week ago, Bridgewater posted on social media and asked fans to help him recover at least some of the money that he has spent, including $700 per week for Uber rides. According to the original reporting by the Palm Beach Post, Bridgewater spent about $2,200 for pregame meals and $1,300 for athletic recovery services.
See what I mean? He's giving these kids a glimpse of the NFL or college life that he had already experienced, so that they know that they can that they are able to be better, healthier, and capable of playing the following week. So I don't know, man. That's nasty work, man. Just nasty work going around.
We'll take a break here on the show. Back after this. 560 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the show. Got a little damage is done coming up later on. As it is Tuesday, Miami Heat, they got a win yesterday in Summer League action. Great games from Pelle Larsson, from Kel'el Ware, who's really responded strongly to Spo's call out. Maybe Spo does it more often now. Spo's not a guy who calls people out, but, maybe like, because, Pat Riley went out there and he was like, hey, this Erik Spoelstra, he's kind of wearing all of his stuff on his sleeve. I've never seen him this enraged. Pat would call guys out just in the media. He'd be cutting. And Spo, just kind of like, maybe he wore it around the store. He goes, this calling out players in the media thing kind of works. Because he's got that cachet now. He's Spo. Gotten good response. He goes,
I don't think. I mean, he didn't really blow up on him.
He didn't blow up on him, but he was tough.
Yeah, I think what it did was, it actually gave you positive thoughts towards Kel'el when Kel'el responded.
That's true.
Really?
No, he did respond really well to it. But I think if it's not something you do all the time, especially he doesn't really use the media as an avenue very much. I don't think he loves the media that much. Erik Spoelstra.
Also, I would say this. It's much easier to do that when you've had the conversation with the player first.
Yeah.
So when they talked to Kel'el, it didn't sound like it was something that he hadn't heard.
I'm sure it wasn't.
And so from that standpoint, when you're here from the first time, so when somebody comes and say, oh, guess what so-and-so said about you, that tends to have a negative effect.
Yep. Well, it's been good. Yesterday, Kel'el Ware, for those who didn't see, he had a really good, strong game, 21 points, 15 rebounds, had a block, a couple steals. Really nice game from Kel'el. And Eric Glass afterwards said he thought it was his best game of the summer. Oh.
I mean, he should be dominating.
He should be. But, now it looks like I
got to tell you, I was interested to see what my man Vlad was going to do.
Vlad Golden?
Oh. Yeah.
Hey, there's only one Vlad.
You got to call him Vladislav on this show.
Vladislav. But
not too much. He did play with Kel'el a little bit. They did that 2 big lineup.
Yeah. Giant.
You okay, Jennifer? Like, where were you?
I played your song, Jennifer.
Hey,
you didn't even come out, man. I played some Taylor. Look at you.
Talking to Sales. I'm sorry.
Sales. Why are we talking to Sales?
I don't know.
Well,
They ain't selling nothing for us.
I'm sorry.
Did
guys.
they ask who you were?
Yeah.
No, they know.
They
exactly
know.
who I am.
They know Jennifer. I mean, it took a while for them to know who you were.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
I just ran from all the way over there.
Anyway, Pelle played really good yesterday. He's heading off to Sweden now to go basically star for Team Sweden. And Keyshawn Johnson played really good yesterday too.
He's very athletic, man.
I love watching him play.
Holy smokes.
Tried to throw down that reverse jam. He just missed it.
I would say this team consists of a whole lot of effort guys, but not a whole lot of scores, right? Like there's a couple of guys.
We are talking about Summer League.
I know, but I mean all of Summer League. Oh my goodness, dude!
What are you checking out?
And that score again keeps. And Brian Kelly. Should Brian Kelly be on the hot seat?
Oh, should he?
Yeah.
I mean,
hey man, that's the world of sports now. You got 3 years.
Family.
You got 3 years to win.
Well, here's what I would say.
Especially
Vlad,
transfer portal now.
Vlad, I'm gonna say there is an exception to, and I think there's an exception to the rule, and that is this: how bad was LSU before he got there? How much turning it around he had to do, and how different is the team now? Like if you look at that team and they have that same record but they look rudderless, right? Then yes, you're right. But if you've seen improvement in how they're playing and what they're trying to do, and it's consistent movement in the right direction, then that's a whole nother story. Because like again, look at a situation like what Prime took over in Colorado. They were terrible, right? And they got consistently better every week. Now, it'll be interesting to see how they're going to be this year when the two guys that he coached since childhood aren't there. And so then that'll be a bigger indication of where this program is moving. Same thing with LSU. When Nussmeier leaves, okay, now we see how are you recruiting? What are you, how are you coaching up the other guys? And that'll be more of an indication of how he's doing other than just
Leroy.
What?
You guys have had unbelievable players out of that university.
Out of LSU?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, like the top 2 receivers in the league in the NFL come from that.
Was he there then? No, he wasn't there.
That was Orgeron.
No. What I'm saying is they've ever since they won that title, they've had great players. They've had great teams, and they haven't won.
Yeah, it was quarterback.
They just got the number 1 guy.
Yeah,
but you had Jaden Daniels.
Yeah,
you've had players.
Yeah,
and you
right.
haven't won. So therefore, it's on you.
So and from that standpoint, you can, you can say, well, wait a minute. It's kind of like the old Miami thing where you had 3-4 guys drafted and end up being Pro Bowlers, and then when they were here, you couldn't find a position for them.
Yeah, it's also it's so easy when you got that fake independent team who gets to be fluffed up all over the place playing the Army.
Yeah,
different level.
That too, but I would say, when you have a consistent when you have a consistent level of top-rated pros coming out, and you can't win with them at your school, that's an indictment on you. Absolutely.
I'm curious for Cristobal because last year was obviously it was a good year, but it ended very disappointingly. And
they've had good starts, and then it's just come to a screeching halt. Who they were? I'm gonna say this, and it's not a negative comment.
It's a negative comment.
But it reminds me when I was in college, we played the University of Indiana. And every year we played them, they were either 5-0 and 6-0. And Bo would come into the thing and say, they're better this year. And we would all look around and go,
no,
they ain't played nobody yet.
Right.
And that's kind of like they start off the season, they may have a good win that turns out to be a bad win because the team was terrible. And then once you get to the point in the season where it matters, okay, this is going to put you in position to win the ACC. This is going to get you into the playoff. This could possibly get you to the ACC championship. Once you get to those games, for the last few years, they haven't been good.
They haven't won a bowl game. I mean, they've lost the Pinstripe Bowl to Rutgers, and they lost the Pop-Tart Bowl.
Who, that LSU?
No, the Canes.
Oh, the Canes?
God, the Pop-Tart Bowl. Oh.
Yeah.
That's where we got banished.
And what did they do down here? Get on the quarterback.
For quitting? Yeah, that was so stupid.
I would say this. That was a planned thing.
That was
would have been nice if they would have said that.
Why they gotta let you know?
Why they gotta let you know?
When it's in the aftermath, once they decide.
After it's over.
We're gonna keep that personal.
I think he could have. Yeah,
it's gambling.
You know what? There's a lot of things that we already know the answer for that he could just say and we could move on, and he's done that.
He is the king of unnecessary secrets.
Right.
that is the Mario Cristobal that we all know.
Now all of a sudden you go west.
Mario
was the king of wishful thinking.
Yeah, who is the timekeeper? We're gonna keep that clock coordinator. We're gonna keep that between ourselves.
Yeah.
It's like, right. Is there a reason?
Clock coordinator.
Jeez.
Oh my God, the kneel down game.
Tobe, did you watch the fights this weekend?
Yeah. The only one I didn't see was I didn't see the Stevenson card yet. I got to watch that still.
Oh, but you saw the Bodega champ.
I saw him get knocked out.
Oh my God.
I saw the Serrano Taylor fight, and then I watched Derek Lewis win.
Derek Lewis, that was the best 41 seconds of my life, bro.
It was so great.
It was so great.
He's the king of that.
He got thumb in the eye, and it pissed him off, and he just started throwing crazy punches.
I like too that they were like, yeah, I think he's faking it. Like, you think he faked that? Like,
no.
The guy jammed him in the eye, but he's such a wild card that everybody thinks that he's that he's just making stuff up. Like he's like, but no, he's the best. I can't wait for this weekend. Poirier and Holloway in New Orleans. That's gonna be good. That walkout is gonna be so Goosey's. That building's gonna go crazy for Diamond.
Oh, that's for the BMF title, right?
Yeah, I don't really care about that. I
mean,
feel like that's lost its luster.
Why? Because those guys don't really fight.
No, because it's not defended. You know, the one thing with the BMF is I felt like it should have been defended when they came up with it. You know, like it never changes hands. They just decide this is for the BMF title,
and they give a new one,
right? You know, and so I'm always a little dubious of it when it comes to that. But you know, cool. I'm excited because those are two of my favorite fighters.
And listen, if you're gonna fight for the BMF title, you better be a badass.
Yeah.
Right? And these
which they
guys,
are.
Yeah.
Which they are. But it was one of those things where, you know, I was like, yeah, the BMF. I thought it was a cool gimmick at the time when they first came up with it because it was a Nate Diaz thing. He came up with it because Nate Diaz had a win and I think he beat Anthony Pettis, I want to say. And then he's like, it was after Masvidal beat Ben Askren, and he goes, fight. I want to fight him. I want to take this bad mother bleeper belt and I want to fight him. And they were all like, oh, that's a great idea. You know, I don't know if Nate Diaz, you know, got a cut off of that. And I guess for the pay-per-view he did, because I'm sure that did really good business. But, you know, kind of just kept going and it's been lingering out there. But I'm excited for it regardless, because it's supposedly going to be his last fight. Now, you can never believe fighters. I kind of believe Dustin Poirier. Yes, it's supposed to be his last fight.
Yeah, I don't believe fighters like that, bro.
I don't believe fighters either.
The money always talks.
Because then, like, you know, all of a sudden they're like, to Poirier fight?
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna come on, man.
Well, because you know, there's points in the season where they get really, really like it's tough getting fights, and so they got to go to somebody like that.
Wait, Leroy's missing?
He his computer rebooted again.
Yeah,
that would happen.
Like we can't reboot after hours.
That happened last time you were
Yeah,
here.
it happens every time.
Leroy, it's your presence.
I hit dismiss all the time.
You have an Aaron Rodgers aura
you
to
have
this
to
computer.
change the time.
I think
you can't postpone it up to 4 hours.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't say.
Unless you did it already.
I said okay, dismiss.
We'll take a break. Time to get to our favorite Tuesday game. The damage is done, my friend. Is next. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Time to get to our favorite Tuesday game. The damage is done, my friend. So, you guys familiar with Sofía Vergara?
Of course, I love her. We love
Yes,
Sofía
I
Vergara.
am.
I believe it was just her birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Happy Feliz cumpleaños.
Cumpleaños.
Oh, cumpleaños. That one too. I've heard it
You did
both
a good
ways.
job.
So, she got a statue put
Really?
up.
What?
A
Where?
24-foot statue was unveiled in her hometown in Colombia,
Where in Colombia? Medellin?
Barranquilla.
Barranquilla. Okay.
Oh boy.
And
Oh boy.
I just want to tell you,
People
gonna
are
show
not
it?
good with statues.
Oh no.
Show
stop.
it. Is it D Wade quality?
Oh my god.
that's the Sofía Vergara statue.
I don't think it's that bad.
That's her body.
That is definitely. They got the full figure right.
They got the figure, but the face,
Not so much.
come on. And I just
Could've
want to
been
say,
Botox.
She's much prettier than that.
yeah,
been
exactly.
Botox.
Well, it's hard to make bronze.
But that's my point.
It's bronze.
That was my point.
It's bronze.
That was my-
It's bronze Botox.
But
It's
this is
cool.
my point. You guys ripped the Dwayne Wade statue, and I told you it had angles, but the damage is done, my friend.
No.
The
no
Dwayne
way.
Wade statue
no.
is not that bad.
D-Wade ain't-
It has angles.
That don't have angles.
It
That
has
the
angles,
Sofía
Vlad.
Vergara
No,
angles.
it has angles, guys. I've seen it.
It has
Put them both-
angles.
Wait a minute. Put Sophia's back.
Okay.
Those are angles, my friends.
Yeah.
That's angles. They
No.
did a great job with that.
It's the same.
No, it's not.
It's the same.
Oh,
It's the
way.
same.
He looks
You
like
guys-
the Crypt
No,
Keeper.
it doesn't look like the Crypt Keeper. It looks the same, and
It
it's the
does not
same.
like this. By the way,
No.
get out of here. No way.
The
Sophia's
damage is
better.
done.
I agree with Tobin.
Bronze is hard. It's hard to make.
Damage is done.
And you guys besmirched Dwayne Wade statue, and I told you it's not that bad. People have made it out to like it's the Cristiano Ronaldo statue, and it's not.
Nah, it's better.
It has
What
angles.
are the social?
It don't have
media?
angles like Sophia's. Okay.
That's just because
Hey.
they bronze the cheeks, and so you're
Hey.
distracted. You're not even looking at the face.
Hey,
You don't even get the chance to see the cheeks.
Hey.
It's
Dwayne
all-
Wade-
You are
It's
looking
all
at-
hips.
You're
No.
looking at the body.
If
okay?
Dwayne Wade
Why is there a
had
hand?
Astron,
Hold on.
nobody would be talking
I
about
have a
this.
question.
Yeah,
Is that a hand by her leg?
What's up with her finger though?
No. What's
oh,
why-
that's
I think it's
somebody
just probably-
reaching up.
I think it's just somebody taking a picture.
That's a big-
Oh.
that's
It's a 24-foot statue.
wow.
No, it's right here. It's a 24-foot.
That's what it
Yeah.
says. 24 feet.
Wow.
And 20 of it's just the backside.
Yeah.
My entire point, though, has been
No.
if Dwayne Wade had an ass like Sofía Vergara, nobody would care about what his face looks like. And the point is, you besmirch this man's statue,
Because-
and you. Oh, no, let me just say one thing. You guys made those poor artists go into hiding. They couldn't even introduce him at the Heat game the next day because everybody was making them say, "This is the worst statue I've ever seen in my life." Bronze is hard to make. Nobody's statue and nobody's face looks like that.
But why did they manage to take a middle-aged guy and have his skin hanging off his bones?
It's not skinny.
like-
It's an expression. It's an expression.
Expression?
It's an expression.
But
It's art. You don't know art.
I know that what that expression looked like. Crypt Keeper.
You think somebody's gonna do a line off that Sofía Vergara statue?
Wow.
What do you got for damages done?
All right, so I hate telling public stories. But
Yes, another public story.
So
She turned 53.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still looking.
already been.
I'm trying to see the backside of it.
That should be my damages done right there.
I found it, J Fig.
Well, no, because
No, okay, go.
Tobin said
Somebody, somebody was gonna get a behind the scenes look.
Of course. Just
Put it up before I
You got
start.
it?
I don't
You
have
got it?
every picture known to man. I gotta get it. I gotta download.
Okay.
Is there a backward picture? Like
I was just looking
So
for it. I'm
so
sorry.
anyway, I go into Publix and I'm at the counter. I got like a few things where I just have like a lot of Gatorade, a lot of like stuff like that. And the lady walks up behind me and goes, "You mind if I go? I only have a couple of things."
Oh, I'm sure that went over well with you.
I'm like, "Excuse me." Yeah, I'm in a hurry, and I'm in a hurry too. That's why I'm trying to hurry up and go. right?
Self-checkout at your Publix?
No, I was in self-checkout.
Let me ask you this now. So this is a lady, right?
Yeah.
So is she trying to use? Is she gonna use the dynamic that she's a lady? So you should let her go
Nope,
first.
because I called her entitled.
Oh,
And that, yeah, I said, ma'am, that is the definition of entitlement.
Damage is done, my
Yep.
friend.
And
How'd she
said,
respond to that?
I'm sorry you feel that way. I said, damage is done. I sure did. I told her damage was done.
At least she apologized.
No shit. Look, the fact that you could even go there. When was the last time you got into a line at Publix and thought,
I've never
okay,
asked.
I should be able to go in front of that person?
Never. Only if a person offers.
was she a Karen?
Right. I don't know. She was pretty mad that I said, sir. Like, she was pretty mad that I said she was entitled.
She was a Karen.
Yeah. And
Okay.
she said, you don't know. I said, ma'am, what you just did is the definition of entitlement. Like, I didn't make this up. So that was interesting. I said, meanwhile, if you would have just stayed in your spot, I could have been done by now.
So if you less talking, you
Yeah.
would have been done.
Yep. Pretty much. But I'm
Damage is done.
just like, some people in this world just feel like they can do that, and they'll say this, and this is what drives me crazy. When somebody asks you to do something that you know they have no business asking you to do, and they go, and you get upset, and they go, all you had to do was say no. Right?
I don't know what to tell you, dude. I'm sorry.
Damage is done.
Oh no, you ain't got to tell me. You ain't got to tell me nothing. I took care of the situation.
You want to see Sofía Vergara's
Yeah.
bronze cheeks?
Yeah. Bronze cheeks. I like it.
I can't deal with you guys.
What?
So
Wait,
I'm
I want
looking-
to see.
That's
Let
just
me
what
tell
I
they
want
you,
to
made of.
see what
This-
a 24-foot
sculpture,
ass looks like.
This man, whoever
No,
made this,
show the picture.
whoever made this focused more on her body and her toes.
Toes.
She got pretty
has-
toes.
Clearly has a toe fetish because
Hey,
this is
man,
very
pretty feet.
detailed.
Don't just
Why
first of all,
you-
Don't
don't-
kink shame.
You don't know that he has a foot fetish, okay? And you also
Don't kink
Whoa,
shame.
You don't know,
look
it
at how
could've just
big
been
that
art.
statue
No.
Don't
is.
kink shame.
They
All right.
literally made her body the most important part and forgot about her face because
Well, yeah,
everything looks
duh.
amazing
Well, duh.
besides her face. Okay?
What are you talking about?
don't I mean you don't know what an artist's focus is. Anyway, here's the bronze cheeks.
Let me see it.
Ooh, look, she got a little side hip too. Oh yeah, they on point.
Mannequin.
On point. Look at all the people. All the
Not
people
blonde.
standing around it. Look how
Mannequin.
tall it is.
Baby got,
Wow.
baby got Browns back.
We got Hall of Famers, all-time athletes, and the person who has the biggest statue in their town.
Sofía Vergara.
Yeah, 24 feet.
Now I ain't
I
gonna
mean,
lie.
think, AI got a hobbit.
See, this is why it's a great statue. I can look for him. I can look at it from the back and know exactly who it is.
Can you?
Yes.
Hmm.
If I was there,
Well,
I'm
if you
like,
knew where you were.
Yeah, exactly.
there it is. That's Sofía Vergara. There it is.
I
right
really
now, you go down to Miami. You don't necessarily know that's Dwayne Wade.
You know it's Dwayne
No,
Wade.
you don't.
He
If-
doesn't have Sofía
Right,
Vergara's
you
ass.
Listen,
Of course you don't
if there
know
was
it's
a
him.
jersey on there, you wouldn't know that's Dwayne Wade.
If Dwayne Wade had her ass, you would know, but he doesn't. He has a
Thank
perfectly
God.
fine ass,
Thank
but not Sofía Vergara's ass.
Wait,
what has gone on?
in your efforts to be politically correct. Whoa.
What?
Like,
You're not even looking at the face.
Oh, but you're looking at Dwayne Wade's ass.
No, I haven't looked at his ass because all anybody's talking about is his face. But if he had her cheeks, then you wouldn't even care about
Wait.
what his face looked like.
does his face not look like the skin?
It has angles. It looks good.
There's no angles in the
It,
D
it
Wade.
looks like it has angles. You go there and it has angles, and you look up. You're like, oh, this is my house.
He doesn't even have definition on his muscles.
I'm telling you, it's a good statue.
It ain't no
I tell you
Sofía.
what,
It ain't no
whoever-
Sofía Vergara.
Whoever made that statue of Sophia, they paid attention to
Look at her
detail.
face.
Paid attention to detail,
Wait,
my
no,
Look
no,
at the
no,
size of
wait.
her forehead.
Look, I'm
I-
gonna give you.
I'ma
a-
be
a
honest with you.
closer Look
It
at
looks
her
more like her
face.
than
Yeah.
D Wade's, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
looks
No, it
more
doesn't.
Like her, but no, look at this face. Tell me this is not her.
Looks nothing like her.
It's nothing
I need
like
to
her.
put a
She's
Sofía.
a very pretty lady.
Put a real
okay?
Sofía Vergara picture up there, and let's see it.
That's what we got to do. Compare the
You don't
D
know
Wade
what's-
statue to D Wade and Sofía Vergara statue to
You
Sofía
you
Vergara.
have the audacity for somebody who's been in as many television episodes as Sofía Vergara. You don't know that doesn't look like Sofía Vergara.
That looks like Sofía Vergara.
It doesn't look like Sofía
Bronze
Vergara.
It does
version?
look like Sofía Vergara. It looks more like Sofía Vergara than
guys-
D Wade looks like D Wade.
The point is, it's hard to make bronze look like people in their faces. You could do asses. You could do up top. You could do Dwayne Wade finger points.
Tell me this, lady.
nothing like
come
her.
on, you take
It
a
looks
picture
nothing
like
like
that.
Come on.
My hair is not even the
That
same.
looks
That's not the
like
same
her.
hairstyle.
Por favor.
That looks a little bit more like
Where are
her.
her lips?
Hey, you know what my thing is?
No,
Close enough,
not
my
even when
friend.
she was younger.
Yes, because you stop at the neck.
Come on, man.
Yeah, exactly. Damage.
Yeah,
Too
No.
horny.
if I was stop at the neck with D Wade, we had a chance.
That's my point.
That's
No.
what he's trying to say. You're
That's
not
my
listening to
Hey.
Tobin.
However, the face is so off.
It's not so off.
But the body's
The-
perfect.
That's an upset. That was weird by the way he said that. Awkward.
I'm talking about Sofía. I'm talking about.
I know what you're saying.
Make sure we title this hour's podcast "Getting Horny Over a Statue." I don't even. Did you go, J Fig?
No,
This
J-Fig
whole
hasn't
thing-
done yet.
This
Okay.
whole thing is my damage.
This is your
right there.
damage is
Yeah.
done.
The face. Come on.
Damage is
They
done.
focused way too much on that body and those
Damage
feet.
is done.
Vlad, what do you got for damage is done?
FS1, bro. FS1. Damage is done is 2 shows have been canned by FS1.
I think 3.
Is it 3? I didn't hear the third one. I just know
I
that
think everybody who's not Colin Cowherd.
Yeah,
I
pretty
think they're just
much.
going to run Colin.
I think
Cowherd
anybody
the
that's not
whole
Nick
show.
Wright or Colin Cowherd got let go. But our girl Joy and her show, Speak, with Paul Pierce and Keyshawn Johnson, and
That's what happens when you team up with Paul Pierce.
the facility, the one with Emmanuel Acho and Shady McCoy and Chase Daniels.
Can't say I've ever watched that show.
They also got the can.
The
But
old heave ho.
yeah, but this is why it was messed up. The football season is about to begin. You can't, when you're doing moves like this,
You gotta be after football season.
it should be done before or after the football season. begins.
Usually they'll debut it like right before football.
Right.
season.
You don't do something in the middle of July when you have a football season coming up, and then now you're gonna introduce new shows. So I mean,
depending on who it is, that's probably the plan was to replace those shows.
but damage is done for FS1 over the last 7 years to just, no
I
more
heard-
Skip, no more Shannon,
Yeah.
no more Marcellus,
Yep.
Well,
no more Joy.
don't blame Fox. Don't blame FS1 for the Skip and whatchamacallit.
Skip and Shannon.
Yeah,
I'm
blame
just saying,
Skip for that.
I'm just saying, it's just been a lot of craziness going on at the Fox lot over the last 7 years.
Is it because we don't notice the amount of change they have at ESPN also?
you noticed the change?
I just noticed at ESPN. It's Mike Greenberg. It's Mike Greenberg. It's
Stephen
Stephen
A.
A. And it's McAfee. Like that's their big 3.
Right.
I'm telling you, dude. Like the faces, it's even. It's even Steven for Sofía
The
Vergara.
face
and Dwayne
are
Wade.
it's not even Steven,
It's
Tobin.
even Steven,
No, it's
dude.
not.
You guys are grading it on a curve. Her curves.
Is that a bad
How
thing?
long have you been
That's a
waiting to
great
say
curve.
It's not a bad thing. It's
How
just it's
long
not fair
have
to
you been
Dwayne.
waiting?
What do you mean it's not fair?
It's not
to
fair
them?
to him.
Justice for Dwayne Wade.
Oh, look at that,
Stop.
dude.
Where's his goatee?
He literally looks like
I can see it.
No, you don't. You just see some
little bit.
He literally looks like
What's that on
if
his chin?
If
I
he's
don't even
put-
know what's that on his
If he
chin.
put his palms up, he'd be The Walking Dead.
I
or
don't like
whatever
that.
that show
I don't like
is.
that. It's not true.
Can we stop doing bronze? Just saying.
I don't,
What else are you gonna do?
what else you gonna
That's
do?
what statues are made out
What
of.
about marble? We used to do marble
We can do
statues.
marble.
Really?
Can those stay outside? Does that work?
I don't know.
You
I
know,
don't know.
they did old David. I saw that at Caesar's Palace, the replica. Hog and all. Getting his Conor McGregor on.
Oh, my
Take a break.
Getting this
Yeah.
Conor McGregor on. I mean, jeez.
What?
Conor McGregor is definitely going to be at the Sofía Vergara
You know
statue.
what? He is another damage.
Oh,
He's
Don't like
definitely
that
going to
man.
be on there.
Don't like that. Man.
this man is just like he's checking off scandal after scandal. Because you know what?
He's so proud of it too.
He really is. He's
How was that bare knuckle fight thing on Friday? Was it good?
the card was cool.
Okay.
The press conference, he seemed like he was high as a kite. Yogi.
Again?
Yeah. Like they caught him like he was Vlad. He was tilted. And then like they're doing the face-offs, and you could just see like he's like rubbing the old hand up against the nosy posy.
Oh, he's got a drip.
I'm like, whoa, dude. Whoa.
Wait,
Getting
he was
allergies.
more yayed out than the pre-fight conference. Remember the one where he was rhyming, where we were playing like he was rhyming and everything?
That was the one. Well, yeah, I'm telling you. So he very clearly, like, right before, I'm assuming he went into that bathroom.
Yeah, he did because
Took
we
his
played
spinach.
it. Yeah, we played it on Friday. He was
Right.
rhyming. He looked red. He was all white. I thought we
But
didn't
then
know what was more white.
Yeah, and then there's videos like that come out, like, because he's done talking.
Mhm.
So he's like, oh, no one's paying attention. He's in the background of like the fighters facing off, and you can just see he's like doing a little snuffleupagus on the hand.
And something's got to go
Why
with
you
that
look at me
whiskey.
like that.
It's amazing to me that this man gets on me about having comments about folks, and
You fat shamed a G leaguer.
Wait a minute. There's a
I didn't
difference.
fat shame a
You
G
fat
League.
shamed a G leaguer.
Leroy.
Okay, wait. What would you classify his body type?
I wouldn't. I'd just say, you know what? Look at old Kenny Lofton Jr. out there doing the thing.
All right, so he's a biggin, and that's it.
That's it. That's
No,
all I
you don't.
said.
No, that's not all you said. That's not all you said.
No.
For you.
I
No,
have.
no.
Hold on. I got my.
You have
phone
fat shamed a mannequin.
Clowns.
No, don't read mine.
You fat shamed a mannequin.
Yeah, that was bad.
Oh, because I got in the antics with you last night. Don't read mine.
No. Oh yeah. Now
What?
we don't want to read. Hold
What's
on.
going on?
Yeah,
What did you
these
guys
guys are
text
checking
all
their
of
text
this?
messages like little girls.
I don't even
No.
remember this being sent.
Oh, look at this.
Here.
He's
So
very
here's what I said. We got another Niang situation.
Look, you see, fat shame.
Right. That was it.
Oh, I thought you were going to read
Everybody knew what I meant.
Yeah, because everybody knows you fat shame.
And then Jazz, woof.
mine. Oh, okay. He didn't read mine.
No, I see it.
What did you say?
Wait,
Now-
what is the
hold on.
last one that you sent?
I'm not in the group text. So
Hold on.
A
Now let me
shell
be
sun
clear.
and wood.
Wait, you did Shell
If
Sunday?
you want to know where I get you want to know where I get my motivation from? Here we go. I wonder how many times your boy Kenny Lofton has been accused of having a baby with a big woman, even though that's not his kid.
Damn, you just called Kenny Lofton a butch?
That's not what I said.
That's what
Yeah,
you basically
I
just
said he
called
was
him.
accused.
You just
It's not his son.
read that again, Leroy.
I wonder how many times your boy Kenny Lofton has been accused of having a baby with a big woman, even though that's not his kid. Billie Jean is not my lover.
So you saying either this.
Hmm?
He can never seen his Wilson basketball because of his big belly, or he looks like a butch.
Let me tell you something. I was just caught off guard
Mm-hmm.
by his thickness, and he's left-handed. Come on. That's
I'm not coming
like,
out.
So
wait,
should
what you used to seeing on the basketball court, and then have Mr. Breathe Right come out there.
We'll take a break. Back after this. am taking you guys up until 2 here on the program. Let's get to our headlines. Brought to you by Doral Hyundai. At Doral Hyundai, choose from over 1,300 new Hyundai miles in inventory of the Tucson, Sonata, and Palisade. Remember, when it comes to Hyundai, the great deals are at Doral Hyundai.
Hasn't rained yet. It's amazing. Yesterday we were getting
Hallelujah.
It was scary yesterday.
Oh,
Yesterday
but
was
that's
good.
what the rains are now. The rains are like, it doesn't rain long. I think we got 30, 40 minutes of just pure hell.
Yeah, and I think it just kept moving its way north because I got it
Yeah.
once I was on my way home, and I had to go from my car to a place that was not far away as far as where I parked to get in the door, and it looked like I went through Splash Mountain. It was ridiculous.
How fast were you moving?
Not fast enough, apparently, because the door wasn't opening either. I was like, "Guy, let me in."
It rained all day by me.
Wait, I have my dog, the biter,
Dre.
Jerry. He doesn't go in the pool, but he plays in a water sprinkler. And when it's raining, he just goes and lays on his back in the grass. Like no matter how hard it's raining. Now, once lightning hits, let me in. I'm done.
Yeah, my dog's the opposite. Sunny Bunny, she won't even go out if it's she's like, I'm gonna get my paws damp. I'm like, are you kidding me?
So it's funny when I'm walking Scooby, if he sees a puddle, he'll walk around the puddle. He refuses to touch the water.
Hates water. The only water she'll have is the one she drinks. Everything else.
Does she have straight ears or floppy?
Floppy.
She swims then, doesn't she?
Nope.
Nope. Wow.
Nope. Wouldn't even dream of it. She wouldn't jump in. She'd be like, you guys are idiots for being in there.
Just run around outside.
I put her in the pool a couple of times, and so now anytime I'm in the pool, she stays away from me. She has no desire of being wet.
That's the first thing Luna and Zeus do is jump in the pool.
Yep.
Dre runs around the outside, and Oreo gets wet because he runs around with Zeus and Luna, but he won't get in.
Did you guys see Udonis Haslem yesterday?
Did
Udonis Haslem was he was courtside, but he was on ESPN. And he was talking about the LeBron James frostiness with the Lakers. It's kind of a weird, I don't know what's going on there. It seemed, everybody says he's unhappy. I did see that he dapped up everybody from the Lakers yesterday, including Pelinka. But I don't know. People are just I don't know if LeBron's having one of his passive.
Why do we make it nobody knows what the situation is?
No.
And so why we tend to do that?
He's the most famous athlete in the world.
Is the truth not good enough anymore?
We don't know what the truth is, though.
Right. So let's make it up.
You can look into things. You're anti-looking into things?
It's the off season, buddy.
No, I'm not anti-looking into things, but I am anti-jumping to conclusions about something that might not be
Well,
accurate.
if you opt into a contract and your agent basically says this team ain't good enough in so many words, what do you make of that? He has no reason. He doesn't have to say that.
Then I would say this. Then why did you opt in?
$52 million.
You could have been a free agent.
I'm 40 years old. And
silly question. $52 million.
You don't think he could have got that?
From who?
With all the people.
There's no cap space.
Right. Okay.
There's one team that has cap space. It's the Nets. It's not. It's not an easy market to go get $52 million.
And to be quite honest, I think people are making a bigger deal than it is because next year is going to be a great free agency class.
Maybe, depending on some of the extensions.
And the money's supposed to go up from the TV deal.
A little bit. It's not going to be like 2016 where Tyler Johnson's making $50 million.
No, but the name players are going to make their money.
But Udonis Haslem was on NBA Today. I believe Sedano was guest hosting yesterday, and they talked about it a little bit. Here you go. This was on ESPN.
Should want to put yourself in a position where you can win a championship and land a plane. That is not in LA. I don't give a damn who they bring to LA. That is not a championship roster right now with the LA Lakers. If LeBron James wants to put himself in a championship situation, then there has to be another opportunity out there that he needs to look for. I do know a place where he is welcome, and he will always be welcome, just to put that out there. You know what I'm saying?
The keys under the mat?
Now, hold on. Here's why life with you is damn near impossible.
Why?
Because a year or two ago, this wouldn't even been a consideration. No chance. You said he can come back if he apologizes. He can do this. He can. No chance. Don't want him. No, don't want him. No.
I don't sound like that.
Dude, And now all of a sudden,
I didn't say it. First of all, I didn't say anything. Udonis Haslem.
then
said
why are
it.
you giving me that look?
You know,
You see what I'm
interesting.
saying? Vlad, this is why this man is.
If
like
UD's saying it's okay.
This is why you're impossible. Because I always tell you this. Oh, don't worry. Times are changing, and then you'll all of a sudden love that guy again.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Time heals all wounds.
Did it? He still hasn't apologized.
Not to me personally. There's media day for that. But
So you think if he wait, let me get this straight. So you're telling me if this all played out and LeBron came here, that on media day he would apologize for the last time it ended?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that.
I'm gonna tell you, hell no.
We don't know that.
Yes, I do.
We don't know that.
Why? Do you know any other two people more headstrong than LeBron and Pat Riley?
Tobes.
Yeah, but you don't count.
You're not that headstrong.
You're not
already
as strong as that. Like, come
You're
on.
easily.
I'm not. Don't say. I'm
You already
easily
changed your mind on LeBron.
No.
Do you remember when LeBron first left?
Different
No
situation.
chance.
I felt different. See, there's eras of things. My
Eras.
beef was with Cleveland Cavaliers return LeBron. It was a specific era of LeBron.
Oh my goodness.
For some reason,
I've always said
I
that.
didn't think of it.
I've always said that.
If anyone's really mentioned it,
It was a specific era.
there's like a Heat reunion trade that kind of like actually makes some sense for both sides.
What?
And I don't think there's, to be clear,
How am I the
don't think
worst?
they've talked about it. I don't know if anyone's even thought about it, but just
Things are thawed.
we're
What do you want me to
spitballing.
do? I'm supposed to ignore what Udonis
the
Haslem
Lakers
says?
have, I guess, sniffed around Wiggins.
there's
I didn't
so
really
many
understand
players.
any of those trade rumors.
Right?
They're not.
What
They're
about
not
never
interested.
wanted him? How many
I
times
think
have
I
you
think I
said
can put
Pat
that
Lowry?
Okay.
I'm pretty
Well,
confident on that. Let's just pretend they
Hey,
have.
who else?
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't get. I've already said on my podcast,
When
like
we
I didn't
did
understand.
When we did what's his name from Portland? You like
Who,
then
Damian
you go
Lillard?
Dame. Then you go never wanted him.
No, I said I really wanted him.
Okay, who else?
Try and keep up.
No, who else? You say never wanted him. KD.
I mean, it's just enough.
Wait, remember, wait. This is an oldie but goodie. Remember you wanted Bradley Beal?
I did want Bradley Beal, but he's a flirt. That's all he did. Bradley Beal just wants to be wanted. He didn't want to go anywhere. Damage was done.
Oh my
So you don't want LeBron?
No, I'm intrigued by LeBron. I think it's a good roster with him. I think it's a great move for him. Comes to the East. Norman Powell, Tyler Hero, a couple shooters, Bam Adebayo, Kel'el Ware. I think it's a good fit.
Al Mack said, Bradley Beal, the teaser horse of the NBA.
So you have LeBron play your three?
Yeah.
He can't play defense no more, man.
With but you have a situation with Bam behind you, who's going to cover up with Ware at the
Kel'el.
rim, and then you put Davion on certain situations too.
I think you know what you're right. They'll probably put Bam on the best wing player.
Yeah,
offensively.
like Bam's. That's how it's going to work anyway.
And
So
Bron goes to the 4. Okay.
and it's not like there's a Super Bowl dominant guy that's going to take anything away from him.
Norman Powell's a good defender.
Well, he says he's going to get back to that.
Guys, he's 32.
He says he's going to get back to it.
32.
Yeah.
3 years. Give it you 3 years. That's still prime.
Yeah, but you telling me he's going to be a good defender at 32?
I mean,
That was it.
listen, a good defender here is just better than Tyler Hero.
Also, you don't know how bad an influence James Harden was on him. You know.
They already played two seasons together.
Bad influence.
Get out of
He's a
here.
bad
man.
influence, dude.
Stop.
Sitting there, he goes, "Oh, this James Harden. You don't try." Looking around.
Yo, dude,
What?
can I just tell you, it should be admired how you can move in and out of situations
Thank you.
unscathed while just saying the totally opposite thing that you said in the past.
I haven't said anything opposite.
Really?
Yeah, each season's a new season. It's a new book. It's a new dawn. It's a new day.
Now we
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Team Petty really when it was over, it was over. I told you, I moved on.
Now you're just lying.
I'm a changed man.
Now you're just
I'm
lying.
a changed man.
Yeah. You
Always
know what?
have been.
When you notice the best option is that guy who you said
Hey,
never.
He's been softening his his ice cold demeanor to LeBron over the last couple of years. Anytime LeBron's name has been mentioned to Miami, he's always said that he's willing to let bygones
He's shown
be
more
bygones.
appreciation for it. He's very complimentary to Spo. He likes Bam Adebayo a lot.
And also, I think Tobin's starting to realize that Riles might have had a little part in the whole separation as well. Yeah, after the years,
let's not completely change history. I mean, yes, he did fly Dan Gilbert down here secretly and make Pat Riley go across the country.
But
if we're going to do the cookies thing, this is what we're going to do.
No. I'm not doing the cookies thing. What I'm talking about is I've seen over the years how you've been looking across the window, yelling at Pat to try to get players and stuff like that, which is probably the same thing that LeBron was saying. I need help. I need more weapons and stuff like that.
Players, and then he anti-recruited Pau Gasol to come here. Pau Gasol was going to come here, and then he goes like, "Don't go there. I'm not going to be there." And Pat Riley also pulled Shabazz Napier out of his hat. And though he's a terrible basketball player, we had no business drafting him anyway. And the only reason we drafted him is because LeBron wanted him.
LeBron just anti-recruit.
He anti-recruited. That's a known thing. Stuck here with Josh McRoberts for 4 years. You wouldn't hold a grudge? Did you see Josh McRoberts play for the Heat?
I mean, I dressed like him, so I guess.
Yes, you did.
But time heals all wounds.
Like Josh McRoberts?
Oh yeah. You never seen that?
Cute.
Wait. Question.
What?
How did you have that so locked and loaded?
I didn't put that up.
Why is your nails so manicured while holding yourself?
Who?
You.
That's just the view.
That's just the lights.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. My nails are manicured by my teeth.
Talk about angles.
What a great bit.
We got in trouble.
You look like you really enjoy taking these pictures,
No!
Leroy.
Let me tell you something,
You were
jackass.
very in the moment there.
Jackass was standing next to me and going, "No, put your hand right here."
Yeah, it was a great director.
He was directing it. So that's why it looks that way. It looks like he's like, "Show me the love, show me the feeling."
Yeah. Well, you look at Josh McRoberts there. You gotta feel. You gotta be like,
oh my God, you got pulled in a Quentin Tobantino movie, man.
Yeah.
Very centered.
Oh my God! Look at that. This is crazy, dude.
Look at him.
The Unusual Suspects.
Is he still playing basketball?
No.
I don't think so.
Wait, who am I getting mixed up? Who was here? Oh, that's in
Kelly Olynyk.
Olynyk.
Yeah,
He's still playing.
I love their long hair and
Olynyk's still
intangible.
playing.
But he just showed up one year with this Jesus hair, and I was like, "Hey, dude! Like the first year didn't go great. We're going with this. This is the outfit you're going with this year."
Starboard of Doom.
You know what? I think you just don't like people who grow out their hair.
Because you can't.
I mean, what?
Yeah.
Now you're claiming I can't grow hair?
That's funny. The
Max
bald guy
Strus?
telling the guy with hair that
Oh, I admit to it though.
You hate Max Strus's hair.
I mean, put it this way.
No. Hold on. That's different. Max Strus.
Not the computer clothes.
Hold on. Max
That was
Strus
intense.
looks like a complete bleep hole. And
Right
he
now?
knows it. That man got rich
Yeah.
and all of a sudden was like, look at me. He's like shaking it like a peacock.
You seem like he's
You
dating
don't
like,
think
He looks like this.
Yeah, well, no, he doesn't. He doesn't look like Jesus. It's just like, look at me. I have bachelorettes in my
I talked to
DMs.
Jesus. Jesus feels offended for you comparing him to Josh McRoberts, man. He doesn't like that.
Jesus doesn't like that?
Jesus doesn't like it.
Yeah, I'm sure Jesus doesn't like
My
people.
beard. Jesus said his beard is more fuller than Josh McRoberts.
I'm sure Jesus doesn't like people cosplaying him when they're 6'10 stiffs.
I'm just saying. Jesus wasn't feeling that. Don't compare him to Josh McRoberts.
So you don't like that Udonis Haslem's out here flirting with LeBron, huh?
No.
You don't seem to be keen on it. You're so consumed with boxing me.
No, I think they're friends. And I think that what he was saying is accurate. And he believes that LeBron has the power to make those demands and do what he wants to do at this point in his career. So yeah, I see exactly where he's coming from. My thing is it's funny when all your options seem to fall by the wayside, how easily you're ready to go back to an old fling.
I don't like to think of it like that.
An old fling.
I don't like to think of it like an old fling.
Wait.
He was more than a fling. You know,
Wait.
it was, his most.
So you're marrying the ex-wife.
Hey, Nelly did. Nelly
happens.
spun around the block, and look what he did. He got Ashanti, got married, got a pregnant, got a beautiful family. You could spin around the
now
block.
they have a
Yep.
TV show.
And they have a reality TV show. You could spin around the block. There's nothing wrong about spinning around the block.
Just
What?
admit it that
Admit what? What am I admitting? Seems like he needs a better option. He's got old chipmunk cheeks over there.
Who? LeBron?
Luka. Yeah. He's like,
He don't look like no.
He look like chipmunk cheeks.
No.
Wait, that's the first thing we said about that picture. Luka looks slim.
Wait till he's not looking for his summer body.
You see,
trust me.
You see, this is what I love. Now, this is where we get
couple of weeks in Milwaukee.
I told you.
This is where we get
I told
you.
you he's 25, 26. He's just getting
But Tobin,
into his
this
man
is where we
body.
get you right now, Tobin, because now I have you. Now you're making fun of Luka.
Yeah.
But if Luka and the Lakers don't work out, you're gonna start.
Oh man.
You see?
Yeah,
You see?
He looks so happy.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
welcome to the game.
You see how quick, right?
Welcome to the game
see
that
how
is
quick?
show pony.
You just insulted Luka and telling LeBron, "Hey, LeBron, you want to play with this guy who's gonna keep on gaining weight?" But
Well,
then
can you trust? I mean, like, what is it? If LeBron really trusted Luka, do you think he would be sticking around? Because if you trusted Luka, he'd stick around.
So you saying that and saying that Luka is chunky and chubby,
chipmunk cheeks,
you would take him in a heartbeat. But me saying something about the left tackle playing in the NBA court,
I don't like what you're doing,
dude. Listen, I felt like old Sesame Street rhyme. One of these things is not like the other. You know, remember that?
you know what? I can't wait to Leroy. You're gonna fat shame someone, and they're gonna do something athletically better than you, and it's gonna destroy you.
No. Let me explain something to you. I have always told Tobin this, right? We look at sports and we look at the roles that people play in sports without fully realizing how athletic they are. I used to watch dunk contests with the linemen in camp. So I'm never going to say that because of a way a person looks that he's not athletic or can't play. No, don't get that. No, I'm never going to say that. Because Jerry Ball, you remember Big Ball?
Yeah, D tackle.
You know what he would do? He put $100 on the line and dare any wide receiver, if you can get off the line of scrimmage, you can have that $100.
Wow.
And nobody did it.
Look at these two.
Because he had good feet. What you doing, dude?
That's just a weird picture of two men
holding what?
Giving each other a pound while Michael Jordan's insignia is right between them. Looks like they're giving each other a pound. Yeah, that's just a weird picture.
That.
Wow. Look how happy they
So
are.
anyway,
J-Fig, am I wrong?
So listen, Vlad, you're gonna never hear me say that you need a certain body type to be athletic. Because I've seen it with my own eyes.
Sure.
That no, you don't.
Okay.
Wait, show that picture again. I agree with you, Leroy. How they giving each other a pound with the Jordan legs split in the
I don't
air?
think they're giving each other a pound. I think they're like almost like embracing, you know, it's like a handshake, you know.
That's a pound.
No, they dapping up.
Yeah, I wouldn't call
Just a
it
couple brates in
pound.
Greece.
Hey, look, Cap for life. There we go. Bam recruiting.
I tell you what would have made Tobin go crazy if you saw that picture and Gogi was there. Nah, that
Gogi was also in Greece.
Oh, he was. So he might have been at the. I think he was.
He's an Adidas guy.
Oh, he's an Adidas guy. No.
He was sitting through the bushes. That's right, brate. Say hello.
Okay.
So just so we're clear here, Luka.
No. You can't all of a sudden talk about me fat shaming people and you sitting here doing it for Luka to try to bring the value down.
Only if LeBron wants to come here. But Luka, and also get away from this drama queen over here. All right, he always wants headlines. All right, he's jealous of you.
Talk about LeBron now. He's crapping on LeBron.
But wait, you just said you would take. Wait, do you want LeBron or no?
The man is a cat on a fence.
Right.
Okay, he's a big fat cat
I'm
on
not
a
a cat.
fence.
I'm not a fat cat.
He could fall either
I
way.
don't like Mondays.
Exactly.
And I do like lasagna, but I'm not a fat cat.
Wait.
Listen, what?
Wait, we were
taking
just
part.
talking about LeBron coming here,
Right.
And now you. I don't understand what's your angle here. What are we
Here's the
trying to
angle.
accomplish?
Okay, let me just be clear.
Whatever
hold
works
on.
in his favor.
If Luka
Get to
doesn't,
it quick.
if Luka doesn't sign the extension, Luka, you got to get away from this drama queen. Okay.
But what if LeBron's here?
Hold on.
Okay.
He likes to make it all about himself. Okay. Passive aggressive. It's never good enough for him. And it's not your favorite city. You know what your favorite city is. Okay. Get the hell away from him. Okay. LeBron. How can you trust this guy, dude? He got traded for a bag of donuts. Okay. Yeah, he's skinny now. but you know he's probably on Ozempic. So once the season starts, a couple brewskis back, that calf's flaring up all of a sudden, you can't trust that. You need to be a place where you got to be well conditioned. Right? You probably got like 5 years left in you, baby. Wow. So it depends.
That's crazy.
Man.
Dude,
I know we saw Sofía.
That is crazy work.
What makes this incredible? You have just told two stories that wash themselves out. So you can just roll with either story depending on what happens.
Bingo.
Now,
whatever works
no,
in your
wait.
favor.
But here's what makes it amazing. He's doing it beforehand this time instead of after.
Mm-hmm.
So you win regardless.
Thank you.
No, we still know you're a fraud, though.
I'm not a fraud.
Pick a side.
Chancleta.
You can't pick a side.
He can't.
I'm on the Heat side.
I thought, man, Shakira's hips never lied, but geez, the way you, man.
Can we put
Wait, so could you imagine Tobin?
I think we need to do a bit with Tobin.
Have belly dance.
Tobira.
Luka.
Take a break. Back after this. It's Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. So we roll on here on a Tuesday. Let's go, dude.
Let's go.
Man, we got that All-Star game tonight. You gonna watch that?
Nope.
Me neither.
I don't. Listen, I feel the same way about Major League Baseball as I do about the NBA. And that is the night before the All-Star game is the most exciting night.
So you like All-Star Saturday?
You like All-Star
and
Saturday.
Home Run Derby?
Yes. All the other stuff could kick rocks.
I remember the day where I was done with the MLB All-Star game, and that was when Jose Fernandez was mowing everybody down, and they were interviewing Jason Grilly the entire time. And they didn't even show Jose Fernandez. And I was like, you know what? I have nothing to see here.
He struck out everybody.
Struck out Miguel Cabrera, I think like Mike Trout and I don't know, Joe Mauer or somebody like that.
Yeah.
Like he just mowed, or I think it was
that's
Dustin
a good-
Pedroia. He like mowed everybody down, and they were like, so Jason Grilly, you were playing in Japan last year. It's like, yeah, because he was a bum. Missing the greatest pitcher in the league right now because you're talking to Jason Grilly. I never got over that.
There's a lot of things you haven't gotten over, except this LeBron thing is baffling to me.
Why?
Dude, do you not remember how
Good fit.
Do you remember?
Oh my God, that intangible.
Yeah, I saw that. From the Pacers.
Oh no!
No.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
That looks like a Get
Wait.
Out scene.
Wait,
Noah
no,
Essengue got put
no.
on a poster.
He looks like he's going, oh no.
I got to be honest with you. I don't think Noah Essengue is going to work out
Look.
now.
Oh,
Who the hell is Johnny Furphy?
I don't know, but Johnny Furphy put
Look.
Noah Essengue on a poster. Oh my God.
Wee.
And he cocked it back. Oh my gee. You can't go. Nah, man, go home. Go to Reno.
Go back to France.
No, you got to go to Reno.
look.
You got to go to Reno. You
Wait,
can't stay
that
in
right
Vegas.
there. That right there. Like
That's the meme. That's the meme of the year right
Yeah.
now.
Whole meme.
Wow.
Like
Johnny Furphy. Who the hell is this guy?
Furphy.
Australian.
And he put it behind his. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Man.
Jesus.
Look. He trying to get
Oh,
out of
behind the
that.
back.
He tried to get old boy was trying to get out of the poster. Too late.
And he realized,
Too
he
late.
was
Yeah. Like, too late.
you know how that's when you know he's like at this moment he knew he messed up.
Yeah.
Johnny Furphy, second round pick last year to the Pacers from Australia.
Tiny kangaroo down, sport.
Who's the big from Australia?
Bogut?
Bogut.
Yeah. Andrew Bogut.
And then you have
That was another LeBron loved him, so Andrew Bogut.
and he was on there, and then he had the Aussie intangibles, Mr.
Dellavedova.
That man would
And
drink
technically
6
Kyrie
cups
is
of-
Australian.
Huh?
Yes, you're right.
Kyrie is Australian.
And Ben Simmons.
Kyrie.
And Ben
Irving.
Simmons.
No, he was born in Australia.
He's
you're
Australian.
Oh, because his dad was
Hey, Leroy, I know
He was going to play for Team Australia.
Yeah, Leroy. I know that, the guy that number 45 is 47, 45, 47 likes to change, wants to change things. But if you're born somewhere, you're the citizen of that place.
but sometimes it like you can, but it's
Ben
the army
Simmons.
brat. He was an army brat.
So
But
yeah,
he's
so was Ben
Australian.
Simmons. So was Ben Simmons, and he's Australian too.
But Ben, he's really Australian.
No, he's regular. He doesn't speak with an accent, but he was born in Australia.
He came to like one of his first playoff series with a kangaroo chain.
Yeah, no, he's from Australia. Not like Kyrie was born in Australia. He actually played in Australia and then went to LSU.
Irving holds dual American and Australian citizenship.
Yep.
He completed his college career. His father moved to Australia to play professional for the Boomers.
Of course, an Australian name of a basketball team.
Irving and his family lived in Melbourne. A summer of
Where my cousin's from.
Melbourne? I don't know what the hell that
What
was.
now?
Melbourne.
My cousin's wife
Melbourne.
is from there.
Oh, wife. Okay.
Anyway,
You drink Foster? They drink a lot of Fosters out there.
I like Fosters.
Foster's good beer.
Australian for beer.
I love Fosters.
No, it's too thick.
It's not that thick. It's not that thick.
Yo.
Oh, Leroy, you and
It's
your
a thick
takes.
can.
Yeah,
You
like
and your takes.
I mean, that's what you know. You know what Foster's is, Vlad?
I know Foster's
White
beer.
white people 40.
That's fair.
That's not a bad.
That's
That's not
not
a bad comparison. That's not a bad
we got the bull. We got red and blue. Red,
I was so excited.
Red and blue
By the way,
bull.
Old English.
Old English.
They don't make it no more.
Yeah.
I was so excited when I got.
We got OE.
Mhm.
White folks got Foster.
I was so excited when I took my first road trip to Georgia in college because they didn't sell 40s in Florida.
Oh, they bought. Yeah, they only sold quarts down here. Oh man, I was so PO'd when I came down here. I'm used to 40s, and all they sold were quarts.
Yeah, I think 32 is the highest.
32, yeah.
Hey, but like
what?
Gin and Juice, that whole album would talk about 40s. Y'all just out.
They didn't even have it down here. I'm like, how you gonna sell quarts? I need another 0.8.
I had bum juice down at the Exxon down the street.
Let me tell you something about bum juice.
What's bum juice?
I only got
Cisco.
No.
That wasn't bum juice.
MD 4040?
Yeah.
MD 2020?
Nah,
MD 44.
MD 4040. Nah.
Is it 2020 or 4040?
2020.
It's 2020, but nah, guys. That's Cisco. Nah,
Cisco
is crack.
Cisco will paint like it'll take the paint off your car.
Cisco is crack on liquid.
Yeah, I mean, like.
You remember The Exorcist?
Wait,
definitely.
Mad Dog 2020 looked like window washer fluid.
Dude, I had a night on Cisco.
Or
here.
coolant. It looked like coolant.
I had a night on Cisco here, and I ended up passed out in front of the Weber dorm over at Barry University down the road.
Oh, by the way, when you passed out on Cisco, you are knocked out. Like you're not getting
I
up.
was woken up by the sprinklers like a movie.
What?
Yeah.
I wish there was a
You
movie
just
on
like
his
roadside
life
shrimp?
In my burgundy boxers.
I'm not even gonna make fun of him because that's happened many times. Like you pass out and you don't even know why you
Somebody
passed
said,
out.
"Don't sleep on Wild Irish Rose." That's bum juice
That's
right
the classiest
there.
of bum
Wait,
juice.
when you buy some Wild Irish Rose or Mad Dog 2020, you got to ask that next question.
Well, that was the only place.
Can I get a paper bag?
The X.
Oh, you know what? Not only a paper bag, you know what you're drinking also with that, the chaser.
Well, the
Natty Ice.
The one that's the one that's on the corner down here past the Mama Jenny's. That was the only place I wouldn't ID. So you would go in there, you could like flash your berry ID and you'd get a drink.
Shout out to all the stragglers outside of the Shell gas station in Glades Road by FAU for all the times I needed a 40 and I wasn't of age. So you be like, hey man, you want to make a quick $2? Hey, sure, man. Hey, go get me a quart. And then they would get the quart and then you give it back.
Hey, the hustle is real.
Oh, the hustle's always real.
The hustle is real.
Dade South says MD 2020 tastes like fruity battery acid.
No, I'm telling you, dude, when you pour it, you can't pour it into a glass because you got to pop the top because it's so thick, but it literally looks like coolant.
Jukebox is right. Four Loko was another one. There were drinks that made you think like RVA Richie said, you $1.30, $1.35 soaking wet, and then you drink some of these things and you think you
want to fight.
You think you're Arnold Schwarzenegger all of a sudden.
Yeah. Very aggressive.
You Rocky. You want to fight people.
Yeah.
If you guys want to go to Counting Crows, they're bringing their complete suites tour to Hard Rock Live July 22nd. Caller number, what do you want to do, J-Fig?
Caller number 5.
Caller 5 to 305-567-0560. Caller 5 to 305-567-0560. You'll win a pair of tickets to see Counting Crows at Hard Rock Live on July 22nd. Take a break. Mixed bag coming on up next. With you, 560 WQAM, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch, the channel, Miami 560 WQAM. You guys can watch us there, Hockman, Crowd, and Solana. Check out their clips. Sports Day with Dan Day and Vlad.
You knew which one I was going to. Tobin is Jason Grilly Cheese.
Grilly Cheese.
Point for
We
Twitcher.
got Philly cheese and Grilly Cheese.
Let's get to the mixed bag. You familiar with Mike Francesa, the Pope of Sports Talk Radio?
Yep.
He has some thoughts on the new Superman movie. Slight spoilers, not real spoilers, slight spoilers.
I'm spoiling.
In his own way.
In his own way.
I'm spoiling.
I heard somebody say it was And then some people say it was great.
Vlad and I were debating it during the because I've told them all people they were like I didn't like it. I liked it, but I think I know the reason I liked it. But I want to play Francesa first, then we can discuss.
I mean, I'll tell you this: if my name was on the credits, I'd hide it. That's how bad it was. This was 2 hours of this new Superman. It was a decent. He wasn't Christopher Reeve, but he was okay Superman.
It's 5 Supermans ago.
2 hours of him getting the crap beat out of
He
him.
did.
Who wants to see Superman get beat up for
Thank
2 hours?
you.
He's getting beat up by everybody. Plus, you have other superheroes in the movie. I didn't go there to see some guy named Mr. Terrific.
I like
I
that.
didn't go there to see the Green Lantern or some lady named Hawk something or other. I don't even know who she was. Okay, these other superheroes who he calls on. Who are these other superheroes? This is a Superman movie. You want to see Superman flirt with Lois Lane, keep his disguise, and battle crime. That's what you want to see. And good triumph over evil. That's Superman. A little tongue-in-cheek, a little cartoonish, a little campy. Okay, this was unmitigated garbage. First of all, early on, there's robots. I don't want robots. Okay, I don't want robots taking care of Superman. I don't. Then there's a super dog. Who came up with a super dog? I mean, we all like dogs, okay? And I didn't like the dog getting beat on in the movie. It bothered me. But hey, who came up with a dog with a cape? When did that arrive? I watched Superman for years on television. I never saw a dog with a cape.
Wow.
He's right.
Hey.
I'm so for an old man, he is right. He is so right.
I don't know. Like, I don't understand this. I like Superman. I thought it was a good movie, but I told this to Vlad, and I think this is probably the reason. I went with my son. My son wanted to see Superman. Otherwise, I probably never would have seen Superman. My son loved the movie. My son was giving it like standing ovation. He loved Superman.
Okay.
And so I think that maybe that framed it for me because I'm going to see Superman, so he enjoys Superman. But I've seen Superdog. Like, they just came out with that cartoon, Super Pets.
That's great.
Krypton's a thing.
Leroy, let me speak because
or Crypto, whatever the hell it is.
Go ahead.
I know you're a comic movie fan.
Yeah.
This was they try to modernize this Superman, which was weird. Ma, you missed like half the segment already. They try to modernize it.
Don't try to do your hair.
And it was bad. Wait a minute. In all my years, I never knew that Superman had a dog. All of a sudden, Krypti comes out of nowhere, and Krypti's is part of the show. It's like, what, you doing this for Peter? Like, that's what it felt like. And then the jokes, they try to be funny, Leroy. The jokes weren't hitting. The jokes didn't hit.
I don't even remember the jokes.
Exactly. They just didn't hit. You know how in Marvel, like when they were funny, they were funny. It was just funny. Whoever wrote this was trying to be funny and just didn't hit. And then third,
you know what they're trying to do? Because Marvel has the incredible ability to have some humor in all their movies, and it just comes natural.
I liked it. I don't know.
Right.
He has a dog that's not even his dog; it's his cousin. When all of a sudden, when Superman had a cousin,
is his cousin.
Superman had a cousin in Smallville.
Also,
in Smallville, that was a thing.
Super cuz? That's what we got now.
What about Supergirl?
That is Supergirl. Supergirl is his cousin.
Yeah.
Supergirl is his cousin.
Supergirl. Hey, get that
Supergirl
Smallville out of there.
Smallville's a good show. I like Smallville.
And then all of a sudden,
well, it was good for like 3 seasons. Then
what is it? They're not even a Justice League. They're Justice something.
Well, he's figuring it out, so he's workshopping it. They're not quite the Justice League yet because they only have the bum superheroes.
So here's the deal, right?
Spoiler alert.
Superman is one of the strongest superheroes, and
he was getting his ass kicked.
It's not believable that he get his ass kicked all the time. Right now, was there some kryptonite involved?
I can't. I don't want to say.
Yeah,
I don't want to say. I don't want to say.
You know what?
You know, Lex. Yeah.
If the dog name
When
is
is there
Krypton,
not? When is there not kryptonite involved?
Yeah,
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
You got to figure
What I'm
kryptonite's
saying.
involved.
And how come he can't figure out kryptonite as quick as they can figure out kryptonite hurts him?
I never understood
Because they always figure that out, and he hasn't come up with, in all these years of Superman, he ain't figured out a antivirus venom or something that he could, like.
Great point.
Anti-venom. It's his blood. Like,
Wait,
But I'm just saying,
it's
but
radioactive
everybody,
part of his planet.
how can they, how could these random earthers figure out that kryptonite can hurt Superman quicker than he can figure out something to help him with it?
I don't know, because he's busy fighting crime.
How is something from your planet
Should make you stronger.
It's radioactive.
and then all of a sudden, oh, he got to go by
Why
the
isn't
sun?
he radioactive?
He is.
Because
He's
it's the materials, like it's like poison. That's what it is. It's
From his
poison.
planet?
Yeah.
How can you have poison from your
I
planet?
don't even know Superman. I know that kryptonite is radioactive part of Krypton.
I get that, but if you really think about it, it makes no sense.
Well, Day South says it does make sense.
Yeah, and I don't want to spoil that.
By the way, he was getting beat up the whole.
So
Like, he was
anyway,
right.
So
anyway,
I gotta watch this for myself
so-
because you loved it, and I'm assuming you really.
No, I
don't
didn't like it, bro. I didn't like it at all. I felt like
Because
they
of
were
the dog?
just everything. It felt like they were pandering.
See,
They were pandering
that's-
to like
Did you
to like
read- did
issues.
you
Vlad, if you read
read
the
the
comics,
comics? Did you
if you
read
read
the
the comics, he had the dog.
Great, that's
Always,
cool.
but-
I get it. Fine, he had the dog, but the way they made that dog was annoying. Like the dog was annoying.
He was
It's
a
like,
bad dog.
Are you a cat person?
He was a bad dog.
No, I'm a dog person, but it was just not needed for the movie.
He was way more Dre than Zeus.
It was just not needed for the movie. There's just a lot of things that was just give me the stuff. By the way, Superman, Clark Kent, everybody knew already. They just like Lois knew Clark Kent was Superman. At least in the old one, you know. They let you-
but they didn't. But it's not an origin story though. It's not it's not like they're just starting to date. Like they've been hooking up already.
Yeah, she didn't want to be with him. Well, that's what she said. I like Mr. Terrific. He was cool.
I like Mr. Terrific.
I thought Mr. Terrific. I didn't like Green Lantern.
See, there was what I liked.
Green Lantern. Oh, hold on.
I didn't like the character.
Green Lantern.
That guy. I didn't like who played him.
Green Lantern is the bummest of all. He's
He's
worse
not the
than he's worse than Aquaman.
No.
Yo, yeah.
No, don't say that.
Green Lantern.
Nobody's worse than Aquaman.
Wait. A guy who's gonna beat you with his aura,
Dude. He was great.
Like-
I loved Green Lantern.
Green Lantern.
I'm telling you right.
Green Lantern holds up his ring and wins with aura.
I'm going to tell you a lot of things. Look, you and I we can disagree. I'm never going to let you say that anybody's worse than Aquaman. Aquaman
What?
is the worst superhero of all
What?
time.
Yeah, Jason Momoa's Aquaman was nasty work.
Dude, he sucks.
That was
It's
nasty work.
This superhero,
Are you serious?
Aquaman is useless.
Green Lantern.
All the DC
He's from
comics
space.
is useless except for Batman. and
Green
Superman.
Lantern is not from space.
He's not?
The person is from Earth.
I thought he was from space.
No, somebody because a rocket ship crashed
I'm gonna rewatch
and
it
he
tonight.
walked into the rocket ship and the guy gave him the ring.
All Aquaman does is get drunk and talk to dolphins.
There's nothing wrong
He
with
can't get drunk.
Yeah, he can.
No,
Yeah, he can.
he can't get drunk. He can
was
just
a
drink.
degenerate.
He can drink, but he can't really get drunk.
In Justice League, he was a degenerate. That's all he did.
No, he drank all the time, but he wasn't. He drunk.
I don't think you're right about that.
Okay.
He was.
I didn't like the movie. That's just the movie was mid.
There's a bunch of Green Lanterns. This is just Earth Green Lantern.
Oh, so it's like Spider.
There's a representative of Green Lanterns all over
So
the universe.
It's like a Green Lantern verse.
Yeah. Like it's crazy.
So many lanterns.
That's like if we all went and drink water from the same water fountain, then we could be Green Lanterns.
Ponce de Leon.
He just doesn't do anything. Like, what is he gonna do? Ooh, I made the waves tall. Like, what is it? Great.
What? He could talk to the animals, dude.
Yeah, and okay.
The fish.
What, and
all
what does
that.
he? What does he ever do with those fish? Nothing.
What are you talking about?
Like, oh, I'm gonna throw a mahi at a bad guy. Great.
No, he could have the
sucks.
sharks and the whales go attack him.
I'm sure. I never saw that in the movie.
Damn, Cal-Rowley looks like Dave McMenamin.
Wow. He does look like Dave McMenamin. What is he going to sell vacuums?
I don't know.
I don't know, but he's a big boy, and that picture doesn't make him look that big, right? He's a big boy.
Listen, I agree with Francesca. Maybe it's the old in me, maybe the old New York in me, but I ain't like it. And I for all you people, I don't care about no Crypty, the dog. I don't care about Supergirl, the cousin. I don't care about none of that.
What did you think of Lex Luthor? Do you think he did a good job?
I didn't like him in the beginning.
I like that guy. I don't know
but
his
then
name.
towards the middle and the end, when he just because it was weird. It felt like
we
we know that Lex Luthor's bad, so it's like, why is he teaming up with the government and all? It was just but he was good. He was good. I'm happy they didn't kill. Oh,
Are you sure?
he was good towards the middle and the end. When you start seeing his craziness, I was like, all right, cool.
Well, in Smallville, he was his best friend, and then they turned against each other, or he turned against Superman. He was jealous of him.
But yeah, Lois Lane was cool. Jimmy was cool. Jimmy was a playboy.
I think that was the most unbelievable thing.
Jimmy was a playboy. I was like, what?
Jimmy's slaying Astron for source material.
What? Jimmy's killing
Spoiler
him out
alert.
there. Jimmy is killing him out there. I was like, oh man.
Oh man. Somebody says, he said, where was it? This show talking about comic books is the equivalent to NPR breaking down O-line work.
Nah.
This guy's in a lot of stuff. Nicholas Holt.
Who's that? The new Superman?
No.
Oh,
Lex
the bald
Luthor.
Lex Luthor. Yeah, he did a good job.
He
Lex
also
Luthor did a
says,
good job.
in case you didn't know, Aquaman can control water, even the water in your body. Okay, dude, I've never seen that.
No, he can't.
The water.
Oh,
in
he
your
can?
body.
Yeah, he's never used that move ever. I've seen 2 Aquamans. When does he do that? Was it before or after the Pitbull song?
Wait. I also do believe that Aquaman should not be able to survive in the desert.
It's ridiculous.
Right. Like there's nothing that threw me off in that movie. Then Aquaman with Aqua Woman, whoever that was with him, both of them are water dwellers standing in the middle of the desert and not dying because no water.
Take a break. Final hour coming on up. Back after this. Tobin and Leroy, back with you here. It's Tuesday. No sports is going on other than the All-Star game tonight. Maybe a little summer league for you. Heat aren't back in action. They played back-to-back. They won last night. Swedish swish. Pelle Larsson is heading to the homeland. Going to go play in some Eurobasket. He looked great yesterday. Kel'el Ware looked great yesterday. And the Heat finally get a win. That intangible's Erik Spoelstra wearing number 64. He had a clutch three. Finally, somebody did. These threes have been hard to come by in this summer league.
It's no different than the regular season.
Oh, for the Heat, yeah. Yeah. We got Norman Powell now, dude. It's going to fix everything.
You put a lot on that Yardy, man. Shout out to all the Jamaicans. We're going to see a lot of Jamaicans at the
I hope so.
Center.
I hope
he is
so.
the captain of the Jamaican national team.
Is he really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I had a sports legend who's like very excited about it from Jamaica. The Road Warrior, Glenn Johnson. That's my guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's very pumped up about having Norman Powell here.
That boy hurt Antonio Tarver.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
We watched a lot of those fights.
Let's get to headlines brought to you by Doral Hyundai. At Doral Hyundai, choose from over 1,300 new Hyundai miles in inventory at the Tucson, Sonata, and Palisade. And remember, when it comes to Hyundai, the great deals are at Doral Hyundai. The Marlins, they're off till Friday, All-Star break. We got Kyle Stowers on the squad tonight, who obviously has had a really great season and certainly capped it off in very impressive fashion with 3 bombs against his former squad. I feel like Peter Bendix had to be swaggering a little bit after that one. He's like, yeah, I traded for that guy. These stupid guys took Trevor Rogers, who's doing better, but he's not doing Kyle Stowers good. So I hope he gets.
I almost wish he was in the home run derby.
Over better than Jazz.
Woo. Let Jazz be, man.
Why?
Why are you taking shots?
I'm not taking shots. Like he swung and missed a whole lot for batting practice.
Look, as long as Kyle Stowers goes out there tonight and he doesn't pull a Dan Uggla, we're good.
What? Go over
3 errors.
Ooh,
remember that?
Yeah.
3 errors in the All-Star game.
Yeah, that's not good.
I was like, man, come on, Danny. All I need you to do is just like get out there and not have 3 errors and just represent well. Because man, Dan Uggla was fun. He was a fun Marlin. Got up there, big time hacks. Gets to the All-Star game. He's old stone hands. I mean, he was never Luis Castillo. All right. He was never the surest of hands, but it wasn't that. The guy was out there like he was a fiddler crab, tiny claw. The Heat, by the way, this was interesting. So this weekend, the Miami Heat, they're in Vegas and whatnot, but there was a report from the Miami Herald that said that the Miami Heat plan on going into the season with Andrew Wiggins on the team, that they are not actively trying to trade him anymore. Now, they did try and trade him for Kevin Durant, but I guess they're done doing that, which makes you feel like whatever talks, if there were talks with the LA Lakers for Andrew Wiggins, those appear to be done. And I guess they're trying to put Andrew Wiggins at ease a little bit because supposedly he's coming down here next month. The family's coming with him. So, I think he probably wants to, and I don't think the Heat would bull bleep about that. Because there's no reason to put it out there in the ether that you're not going to trade him and then you trade him. That would just be heartless.
That would be heartless. But it's happened to him many times.
It has happened to him. That's true. So maybe he's even looking at him like, I don't know. But this was on the Zach Lowe show. It was him and I think Dan Wokey, I think is the guy's name, covers the Lakers and Clippers for The Athletic. And he's saying they were talking Heat LeBron trade and surrounding, because Andrew Wiggins would likely have to be part of that. And this guy's saying, well, the Lakers don't want Andrew Wiggins.
I'm just gonna like, for some reason I didn't think of it. I don't know who if anyone's really mentioned it. There's like a Heat reunion trade that kind of like actually makes some sense for both sides. And I don't think to be clear, I don't think they've talked about it. I don't know if anyone's even thought about it, but just if we're spitballing, the Lakers have, I guess, sniffed around Wiggins. I didn't really understand any of those trade rumors.
They're not interested in Andrew Wiggins. I think I can put that. I think I can put that to bed.
Okay,
I'm pretty confident on that front, but let's just pretend they have. Yeah.
I didn't get. I've already said on my podcast, like I didn't understand what those rumors. Like they were suddenly giving up like a lot of for Andrew Wiggins is like, is Rui Hachimura just as good as Andrew Wiggins? Like, why am I adding a lot more to that? I like Hachimura. But let's just, they have salary attached to decent players. They have a young rim running center that Luka can grow with in Kel'el Ware. And they are a place where like LeBron has been and knows. And there's like a certain romanticism to that. And like Hero plus LeBron plus Bam plus, I think they can still aggregate. So I'm just saying it's just it's a fake fun thing that I didn't think of at the time.
Well, listen, Zach Lowe, welcome to the party. Although we're not putting Kel'el Ware in the trade. I'm trading for Durant. Not going to trade for LeBron. He's going to trade Kel'el Ware for LeBron James. No, LeBron's going to make a stink, and obviously we're going to flip him for Wiggins and Rozier. Maybe Jaime.
I think I really believe like
what
the Heat like Andrew Wiggins.
I think they like him too. I think that was even the quote that they gave to Barry Jackson. Well, I don't know. It was the Heat that gave him the quote. I apologize, Barry.
Right.
I think that was the quote that whatever source Barry had was, I guess it was a team source, so I guess I don't have to bother. It says, we got Wiggins to be Andrew Wiggins, that he's been a big piece on winning teams. It was something to that effect that his sources said.
Right.
And I think that he's obviously got a salary that if the Heat are going to go after a star this year, even if it happens in the middle of the season, odds are Andrew Wiggins is going to be in that trade.
I'm tired of middle of the season trades because I don't want to hear it's going to take 25 games and then something happens and then now you're waiting a whole nother year.
Yeah, I get you. But I'm just saying, if that's what it comes down to, if it does come down to a point where somebody asks out Ja Morant, whatever, just throw a name out there, Zion, Luka,
like you're not
Joker.
Like, to be honest with you.
Yep.
When it comes to those big name trades, like the Heat are on the bottom of those lists because of what they have to offer or what they're willing to give up. So, like, yeah, this is why a lot of these teams like Houston, OKC, they're going to be able to get a lot of stars because they have a lot of stuff to trade, including draft picks.
Yeah, the interesting thing with OKC though is like, why do you have to make a trade? Like your team is
stacked, right? You
like,
just
what do
want
need
a
to make a
championship
trade for.
Correct.
I don't really understand
Agreed.
what the point would be for that.
Agreed.
Unless just like for funsies, like Sam Presti's like, you know what?
They got like 7. Don't they have like 7 first-round picks coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So why not?
Finally, we paid our debt to him. It's kind of like it feels like finally getting a bookie off your back.
You owed them like from 6 years ago.
Sam Presti shows up to Pat Riley and goes, "We've done enough delaying on these protections. Time to pay the piper." Pat Riley's like, "Oh, what's wrong, Pat? Presti's coming to collect." Because we didn't even owe it to him. We owed it to the Clippers. I know the Clippers flipped it for Paul George, and we had Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy must have really been sitting in his boardroom for like 2 years, being like, "I'm telling you, boys, this is gonna pay off. Wait till they're all coming and begging me." He's like the first guy to actually like believe in crypto.
Right.
Like it's crazy.
I guess.
He's got the whole draft. Just giving out hats, OKC hats to everybody. But I do think, like, look, if Andrew Wiggins is like talking about this, where he's like, "Yeah, they're all going to be down," I don't think the Heat are going to put that out there. That they're not going to trade him and have more trade talks about him. I think that whether the Lakers are interested or aren't, they weren't interested in whatever the Heat were asking, and I think the word was the Heat were asking a lot, which they should, because if you're not desperate to get off of a guy, then be like, yeah, if you give me a deal that knocks my socks off, otherwise I'm happy to have him right now.
But I just think from the beginning, right? From the beginning, they have never, ever indicated or suggested that they wanted to get rid of Wiggins. That was kind of something that mainly you had said, "Oh, Wiggins is out of here."
No, what I said was if they're going to trade for somebody big, it's obvious because of his salary that he's going to be the piece that's going to get moved. It's the same reason. It's the same reason he got traded for Jimmy Butler.
Right, because salary.
Like he's got a decent chunk salary, but he's not a star.
Question.
Yep.
You think they'd rather have Wiggins back?
Who?
Wiggins.
Who, the Warriors?
Yeah.
As opposed to Jimmy?
Yeah.
No.
No? Okay.
No, I don't. Do I think that they're going to be hurting in a couple of years? We'll see. I guess it depends.
In a couple of years. Right. Okay. Gotcha. No.
No, what?
It'll be sooner than that.
You think this year he's going to stink?
I just.
We'll say it.
Well, listen.
Don't bury your head in your phone. Say what you mean. Mean what you say.
It's one thing to have Jimmy in the playoffs and he still not be playoff Jimmy. It's another thing to have to deal with Jimmy the whole regular season.
Yeah.
They haven't had to do that yet.
Yeah, but he's got his money.
That it.
He's got his money. He's not making us stink this year.
Okay.
What's he going to make us think about?
Okay.
What is he going to make us think about?
He's not going to make us think about nothing.
He going to make us think.
About what?
Who? Jimmy?
Jimmy.
It's part of Jimmy's characteristic.
That's not true. He didn't always make us stink.
Hey, this is like Scorpion and the Frog situation.
He's not going to, but right now he's cruising over the river.
Scorpion going to always be the Scorpion.
He's got to make it over the river first.
Okay. No. Listen, he got over the river. He got his money.
Yeah.
And then.
So you just think that, you think he's going to be like,
Steph.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Really?
Yeah.
How long before you think him and Draymond get into it?
I don't think that. I think they love each other.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He loved Bam too. And he loved Tyler too.
That was very frosty.
Yeah. Okay. Got you.
Cut the tension with the knife on that court during warm-ups.
The Warriors are the ones that are going to make us stink. I'm telling
you.
Like why? And Vlad, here's what kills me. When the Scorpion is the Scorpion, why does everybody act surprised that the Scorpion did Scorpion stuff?
Oh, like when we always act, why we get crazy when an animal acts like an animal?
Yeah.
You know, when the
If
tiger
Jimmy
goes tiger.
gonna beat Jimmy.
But there's no reason to be Jimmy.
Yeah,
Was
there's
there
no reason to be Jimmy.
Time out.
But he's always going to be Jimmy.
Leroy, was there a reason for Jimmy to be Jimmy in Chicago?
Nope.
Was there a reason for Jimmy to be Jimmy in Minnesota?
There was. They didn't pay him.
Was there a reason for Jimmy to be Jimmy in Philadelphia?
Nope.
Was there a reason for Jimmy to be Jimmy in Miami?
When you keep saying nope, and the answer is very obviously yes, because none of those teams would pay him the extension that he wanted.
Okay.
Are you just ignoring that?
Okay, so you're telling me, and here's what I love about it. The naive.
The naivete?
Don't say that. I'm not naivete.
Let me explain something to you. You think that a person who is always complaining about not having something, that when you give it to them, they're not going to complain about something else? That's the
complain.
You're the naive one. Now you can put it. You can make yourself feel better and say he acted that way because they wouldn't give him his money.
What's to complain about?
He's not going to play basketball. When he had his money, he didn't play basketball during the regular season.
I think it's one thing for you to say that he is worn down, or he's not the same player, or the body's taking a toll, and he just can't be that guy anymore. We're having two different arguments. You're saying that there's gonna come a point this season. You're making it seem like he's gonna make a stink again.
Here's what I'm saying to you, which is the same thing that maybe was revealed here. Okay. You're looking for Jimmy to be a certain player that he is not. But Jimmy wants to get paid like being that person that he's not anymore. You understand what I'm saying? So we want him to be that guy who's going to be that, go to the basket, get me 9 or 10 free throws, and be aggressive and play 60
unique,
games.
though. Like, how many established aging stars still want to get paid heavy money? That's not unique to him.
I'm just, okay, it's not, but all right.
But why would he make the thing I'm confused by with you
is why he would make.
You think that he's going to make a stink this year? You're going to come in here and you're going to say with Andrew Wiggins, he's going to be more comfortable this year. He's going to have, he's not going to be. It's not going to be a job surprise. Why wouldn't that be the case for Jimmy?
Okay,
I'm just asking
because I'm looking at past history, and past history says that Jimmy.
So Andrew Wiggins being a pro's pro. You think is going to be obviously he's never going to be a problem. That's not his style. But something like the wind could be blowing the wrong way, and you think just Jimmy's going to be like, nah, don't want it.
Yeah. We're talking about a guy who went to a tennis match and missed the game.
I understand.
We're talking about a guy who is seen all over the world, and will come back and all right, I'll get you in a couple of weeks.
I thought off season is off season.
It is. But all season ran a little late this year.
It did.
Okay. And I'm telling you, Jimmy's going to be that guy all the time. If something else interests him or piques his interest, he's going to say, hey, I'm sick. I'm going to do this.
So you think that he's going to pull that on Steve Kerr too, even though they paid him?
Yes.
He's going to be like,
yes, which was my point. My whole point about this is he was complaining about not getting paid 2 years down the line.
Yes, for 1 season.
Right. 2 years.
I mean, you can't just say it slowly, and that makes it longer than it was. He had
So
a year. He
it
wanted
was
one
2024.
more year at
It was
guaranteed
2024, 2025. He was complaining about not getting paid
for
2026,
26,
27.
Mhm.
Forget that they're already paying you for next year. Like, yeah. And if that was the case, if he had made, I would have had more respect for him if he had made a stink from the beginning instead of coming in and saying, I'm just going to ball. Okay? That's what threw everybody off. That's what threw Pat Riley off. That, oh, Jimmy going to keep his word.
Well,
But when has he ever kept his word?
you're not
Right.
supposed to fall for that.
I know this. I'm trying to talk Mr. Niavate or
They fell for it
into
because his agent was smiling faces with hidden agendas. That's why. Because
Okay.
he promised that Jimmy was going to be good.
Okay.
And he didn't.
Okay.
And then he
Okay.
twisted his ankle against OKC and he says, I'm not playing for this team anymore.
Right.
He didn't want to risk his body
Mhm.
anymore.
Yep.
Which, that to me is a bigger reason. Like, if you're going to say, I don't trust Jimmy's body anymore, he's a physical player, his jump shot's broken, and he's just never going to be that guy anymore. That, I think, is a legitimate reason. Him saying that, you think that he's just going to cause a problem. Now, if he's moody because he's old.
Over, under amount of games Jimmy plays.
What are you saying?
Next season?
Yeah.
Probably
54.
54. He already got
54.
paid.
So you saying he's going to miss anywhere from 25
No, I'm setting
to
the line that. I'm setting the line. You're going over
Under.
You're going under 54 games.
Yes.
All right.
Because for some reason, Jimmy going to be Jimmy. Y'all can go ahead on and believe that nonsense.
Right in the Leroy.
When the dude misses a game because he got the bubble guts watching tennis, yeah, okay.
He was
That means that the Heat fell for everything he
Could have been
had.
a crappy performance he watched.
Come on, dude. Stop. Like, why are you giving him reasons to be who he's always been?
I'm not giving reasons. What I'm saying is
You're saying that
I think like it's just not that time. Like, his time of being moody about stuff isn't the year after you get paid.
oh no, but he's not gonna be moody just to miss games. He's just gonna miss games.
What is giving him reasons of being who he is? What does that mean?
Huh?
You said he stopped giving him reasons. Stop giving
I think
Jimmy
he means
reasons.
I think he means stop giving him excuses for who he is.
Right.
Okay. You said
Right.
reasons. I was like, wait.
Excuses.
Yeah, okay.
Right. I mean excuses.
Okay. Because I wanted
He
to
know
say
what the hell. Listen, he can put whatever twist he want on it. He know what the hell I'm saying. That, and here's what I love about sports: that I can change the name, and you would agree with me.
I don't think so.
But it's Jimmy, and you have kind of found all the other. Oh, he's not going to be that way. But he got me. Teams have been saying that for the last 10 years. That he got his money. Jimmy's going to be different.
well, I mean, money equals joy.
Not necessarily.
By the way, I hate that that's become a thing in the vernacular. And I heard Rich Paul say that the other day about LeBron. I was like, oh. Remember when LeBron said when LeBron made taking your talents places a popular saying? And everybody was doing it.
Yeah.
Jimmy's saying the joy thing. Everybody's using that now. Gotta find my joy.
It is very upsetting.
Joy's really
I'm gonna be honest
just another
with you.
word for money.
No matter how much I got my butt kicked on Sunday, that every other Monday, my joy came right back.
That's basically it.
I ain't gonna try to be a phony with it.
We'll take a break. More to come here on the show. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody.
Can I just tell you, we can't do anything without some type of commotion. What just happened in the other room? Everything was going so smooth.
So glad I was there to witness that.
Yeah, everything.
No, I can't do it with you. Could have just moved past it.
Wait,
if I was just there with Vlad, I could have
nobody else. Listen, first of all, nobody else knew how to spell it but you.
I'm not very good at spelling, especially out loud. It always messes me up.
Even if you're reading it?
It does. It messes me up. Just trips me out. I don't know what to tell you. I get dyslexic, and
Let me just say this.
I get it.
He hasn't figured out in the English language that a C can sound like an S.
Sell and sell really.
Yes,
it really
puts
him in a pretzel.
It really screws him up. We're not going to even talk about J versus G.
Please don't.
But there's certain, like he'll be reading along. He's Mr. Professional. S. Oh crap. That's it. So like we didn't know because we didn't know the word.
When that we'll play that. I swear to God, we'll play that for people if that company signs on. I can't play it now.
Oh, okay.
But once they do, we'll somebody Dade South put it in the archives, dude, because we just lost our.
Oh, it's in the archives. Right?
We lost our bleep over that one. Oh man. So yeah, tonight you got the All-Star game. If you guys want to partake in that, let us get to the Hard Rock Bet of the Night, sponsored by Hard Rock Bet. Hard Rock Bet is legal in Florida and the place to bet on your teams today and every day. Hard Rock Bet has your props, parlays, and live play-by-play betting, and the no regret first bet up to $100. If your first bet doesn't win, you get your money back to try again. Hard Rock Bet is offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. You must be 21 and physically present in Florida to play. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Bit of a struggle tonight.
Woo!
Wait, how did we do yesterday with Angel Reese?
She was short on rebounds.
Really? That's shocking.
I'm gonna tell you why. Carmela Cardozo's back.
Oh, so they're splitting.
So those two bigs.
They're like the Twin Towers.
Yeah, they get the rebound. So you might, if you start looking.
Yeah,
at
but
her,
here's the problem: neither one of them can really shoot, so they're both in the paint.
Right.
She's still taking some away from her.
She's taking some away from her.
Right.
So
Okay.
if she would get if she would get 13 rebounds, it's probably gonna be 9 now.
Right. Gotcha.
I know it's a struggle because the first thing I go to on the top of Hard Rock Bet is table tennis. That's what we got today.
They're always giving you free bets on the table tennis.
Yeah.
Who's watching? Where do you watch table tennis? Is it on the
know.
Zone or something?
I don't know.
don't know.
Did you hear Hawk the other day?
No.
He was betting on it, wasn't
He lost $200 during the show betting table tennis.
That man has a number he needs to call. That's crazy. Man. Inning props, highest scoring. Do they have All-Star? Can I bet on the MVP? I can't do that on the Hard Rock app.
What kind of basketball we got tonight?
Summer
League. Got Minnesota, Detroit, Brooklyn, and the Knicks. Is that just the regular Nets? Are they just playing the Knicks? Is that what that is?
It's regular.
Everybody who's not Cam Johnson is playing for the Nets.
Nah, it's anybody.
Because they're all young, right?
It might be all first-round picks of the Nets. Or maybe all 5 of them are playing.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that they had 5 first-round picks. That's crazy.
I mean, they should win, right?
They're the
5
favorite.
first-round picks?
The Knicks, how they been looking in Summer League, Vlad? You been watching it all?
No. None of these guys are going to be making the team. Yeah, there's no reason to watch them. I think they're 1-1.
Are the Heat the only organization that looks at Summer League and say that guy's going to be on the team?
Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, most of the time it's like, I think most people look at it like, hey, play your first round pick. Like it's like what the Mavs did. I think if you have a number 1 pick, but I mean, with Cooper Flagg, he dominates and then you send it home. But look, Cooper Flagg is obviously going to be important for them. Man, dude, it's slim pickings tonight.
Nuggets Summer League 10 to win 50. Champs.
Yeah, they're plus 300 tonight against the Raptors Summer League team. 76ers are taking on the Wizards in Summer League. That's a pick 'em.
Can I just say this?
Paul George hurt his knee again, by the way.
Let me explain something to you. There is nothing in this world that would ever lead me to bet anything 76er or just no chance, dude. Are you crazy?
Indiana Fever. You want to do some Caitlin Clark action tonight?
What do we got?
Oh, we got some good WNBA action.
You got Caitlin Clark.
Double.
Is that game special? Let me bet that. Combos. Okay, here we go.
Can you do points and assists?
Yeah.
Points. Yeah, you can do points and assists, and you can do
Her points and assists, what, 29?
26 and a half.
26 and a half?
I like that. For
I like
Caitlin?
it. Over.
All right, so we're going to go over.
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll go over on that. What else? Who else we got tonight? We got
Who else is playing? Is Paige playing? Paige is putting buckets.
Yep.
Beckers.
Yeah.
Beckers, yeah, she's putting
Oh,
buckets.
Runda got to be damn
She's
near.
on the
Dallas
Wings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, they play the. Ooh, oh, that's a
They
fun
playing
one.
Vegas?
Playing Vegas tonight.
Oh, Asia had a big game. What's Asia's over under? If it's 21 and a half, take it. Take the over.
For just points?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you could do points and rebounds with Asia.
I don't have player props. No player props. What are
They
we
don't-
doing?
oh, you know, it might be early.
No, it's is it? Oh, it's tomorrow. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, it's tomorrow's game. Damn it. So who else is tonight?
It's a big this is their day.
Chicago
They usually get
Sun.
Tuesdays.
Yeah, I would figure they'd load up today.
LA Sparks?
Yes, the Mystics and the Sparks play.
I like Kelsey
Plum.
Yeah, points and assists with Kelsey Plum.
All right, nothing personal, Darren Waller. Kelsey Plum.
You
Points.
fumbled that too.
Why is she not available? What the hell is going on here?
It might be early. It's like 10 a.m. over 10:30 over there in the West Coast. It might be early.
All right. Well, so I'll put her in over later. We'll go with that.
Her over and
Paige.
Caitlin Clark's assist
Caitlin
with
Clark,
points.
Paige, Beckers, and
Should we take the AL?
You know what?
No.
Oh, you don't got that.
No. No. So it's Paige. We going Paige Beckers over.
No, Beckers is tomorrow. We'll bet on her
Oh,
tomorrow.
okay.
We're gonna take
Asia.
We're gonna take Asia. No. Asia's tomorrow too. We're gonna take Kelsey Plum points and assists.
Yep.
And we're gonna take Caitlin Clark points and assists. We're going over on both.
Okay.
That's what we got for tonight.
Thanks
But I gotta
for the
wait for.
clarification.
Huh?
Thanks for the clarification.
Yes.
It was a little confusing.
I apologize. You're totally right, J Fig. It's about as confusing as me trying to spell
And
something.
Guess what? The game's on ESPN, so you can watch Indiana versus Connecticut.
Oh.
Oh, you know who else I like on Indiana? Their leading scorer. Taylor. She scores 20. Or Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell. She scores over 19 points a game. So if you have 18 and a half with Kelsey Mitchell, you should jump on it.
Take a break. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2. Dolphins, rookies, going to report to camp. Did you have to do a rookie camp? Was that a thing? Rookies go?
Holdout.
Oh, yeah, you were a holdout. You did tell me that yesterday.
So what happens is
you were a holdout for training camp or rookie camp? Or rookie? So you didn't go to anything?
I didn't go to anything, and I reported after the first week.
Is that why they tried to tie you up?
No, they ain't trying to tie me up, but they made me sing a lot. Sing a lot, do a lot of, rookie stuff. I did it. I played my part. I didn't have a problem with it. They didn't. I wasn't the worst thing you can do is rebel, because then that makes one do it even more.
You're right, dude.
Bless you.
You feel like this is a Dolphins rookie class that it does feel like there's a lot of pressure on them, because you do need Kenneth Grant to come in here, make an impact, because that's why they drafted him, was probably the biggest need on the team.
Right.
Then you have Sofía Vergara, assuming all the contract stuff works out for all the rest of the second rounders.
Right.
I need him to work because I need the line to work.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'm hoping for Ollie Gordon in the backfield, add a little physicality to the run game.
What I would say is
maybe Jalen Wright.
What I would say to you is this, and this is one of the things that people need to understand. Sometimes the role that you're asked to play is not a true definition of what type of player you are. And so what I'm hoping is that Mike McDaniel comes into this season with a more physical kind of offensive approach. Therefore, all the guys who are physical can be physical. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm not going to just say that all the players are soft, because I see what they're being asked to do. And so that's why I put it more on Mike McDaniel to say he's never been this type of coach. The run game you've seen with all the places he's been have been very physical. So
they have been, but he wasn't calling the plays with those teams.
But
maybe he was part of the game plan.
He was part of the game plan.
I got you.
So I'm one of those people that I'm not just going to dismiss it as these guys being soft. I'm going to first go with what they're being asked to do. And I want to see how that changes. So they got some bigger backs. Because you notice when he had the two guys from San Fran, he did do a lot more of the inside running.
Well, especially when he got Jeff Wilson.
Right.
Jeff Wilson was physical. Well, that's why I think you're
he's overcoaching.
I know that MJD, we talked about Maurice Jones-Drew's list, and he kind of was a little skeptical on Devon Achane, but one of Jalen Wright in his second season or Ollie Gordon, I hope one of those guys hits. I know they got the other guy from Vegas too. Was it Alex Madison?
Yeah.
Who's not he's kind of, I don't think he's really popped. So
right.
I think you're hoping it's one of the rookies.
Sure, absolutely.
Or not one of them. Sorry.
Just one of
the rookie or the sophomore.
Yeah. So yeah, but I think, and I've always, and I've said this from the beginning, right? I think Mike McDaniel is a hell of a coach. I do think he knows what he's doing. I think sometimes guys get into a situation where they overcoach. You're trying so hard to coach defensively to what the other team is doing that you forget the basic aspects of sports. Your guys competing against other guys. And that's why when you hear a lot of coaches say, I want my team to be competitive. Once you get them in that frame of mind, it doesn't matter what you call. Your guys are competitive. And it looks like sometimes this team tries to out-scheme teams instead of compete against them.
Yeah, it was a weird thing because it was a give and take with the whole Jonnu Smith thing last year, because Jonnu Smith was awesome, and I know that they were adding this element to their offense, but I don't know. It just kind of felt like they lost what their bread and butter was. Now, to be fair, the line ended up breaking apart, and so
that's and again, and sometimes it's, for example, it's the head coach's job to put your team in the best position to be successful. Now, if you look at an offensive line and you come to the determination, this offensive line can't do X, X, or X, right? Then are you putting your offense in the best possible position to succeed if you ask them to do one of those things that they can't do? That's overcoaching. because you haven't even tried to know whether they can do it or not. You're just making that assumption. You see what I mean?
I would be scared of what some of those offensive linemen were doing too.
Again, understand that.
Even though Tua did say before the season, he goes,
Right.
"It doesn't matter who I have. I can
But
get rid of
you
the ball fast."
you still got to run the football.
Sure.
And keep in mind, I get rid of the ball fast. Ended up being a whole bunch of bubble screens, which also weren't effective.
Bob says we are the 76ers of the NFL. Tua is Joel Embiid.
No,
Jesus.
No. I wouldn't say that.
That's harsh.
What do you mean? That's you're insulting Joel Embiid because Embiid's an MVP.
Well, here, Embiid is probably a bad analogy because he's physically dominant over a lot of people just based on his size. Tua is the opposite, right? Tua is Isaiah Thomas with the hip.
Yeah, that's true. And then yeah, and then it's also like, Tua, it's the head thing too. Like Embiid, it's just like, I don't know. Embiid might just be at the point of his career where, like, I don't know if that body's going to hold up anymore either. I don't know.
Right. Like
but he's certainly a new one. He invents new injuries.
Here's what it's something about going into a season knowing that you have a guy that at any point in time could be out. And what I would say about Tua is, right, you can do things to protect him a little bit more. Joel Embiid, you could just be walking.
Yeah, you could be walking, but the thing with Tua and he keeps saying this is like, oh, I got to know that I got to live to play another day or live to fight another play.
I think the fans.
I just don't think I don't think he can take that out of him. He's literally been doing that since he was in college.
And I also think that the fans are booing.
Well, that's stupid.
They're just going to be like. I think a lot of times in these situations we play the result. Like if he gets hurt getting the first, you go, it was more important that we have you for the whole game. I didn't care about the first then. But while you're living it, you want your guy to go get the first. Okay, you shake your head.
I don't like that.
You shake your head. But guess what? Remember when Aaron Rodgers could have ran it in the end zone and instead he tried to throw a pass?
Always comes back to Aaron Rodgers with you, dude.
I'm just saying.
It always comes back to it.
Like started with Aaron, he's going to end with Aaron.
Today's show.
It's going to end with hate.
There's a definitive situation. Remember at the end of a playoff game when he could have walked in the end zone.
He was 38 and he couldn't run it. So he tried to throw it.
But he tried to throw it.
Okay.
Right. I'm just saying, like, we all got on him. Why didn't you run it? Nobody was around you. That's the same
somebody
thing
was
that
around
happened to
him. No, somebody was around him. A 24-year-old linebacker with 4.3 speed was about to decapitate Aaron Rodgers.
All right.
He made a business decision.
Inside his soul, Leroy hates Aaron Rodgers.
No, I don't. Listen, if I don't like somebody, I'll let you know. But why? Y'all don't have to put words in my mouth. When have I ever not told you how I felt?
I don't know, because this is something I think you don't want to get boxed in, or I don't know.
No, I don't care.
I don't know what it is.
I feel how I feel.
It's not going to help that he's on the Steelers. I know you don't like them.
That's another thing. Every team he's played for was against teams that Leroy hated.
It's true.
Green Bay, yup.
Jets, yep. You're a Dolphin. You work for the Dolphin flagship, and then now he's going to Pittsburgh, and you're a Brown and Raven. The
Jets. Let me tell you something about Jets fans.
This is not a Jet segment. This is about you and your hate for Aaron Rodgers. This has nothing.
Let
to
me
do
tell
with
you
the
about Jets. Jets fans. Your antics make me hate this.
Everybody has antics, Leroy. Your antics
not like that. Though.
Your antics fat shaming might make people hate you.
You think I give a rat's ass?
Hey, so you think Jets fans?
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
You think there's any chance that Zach Wilson gets saved down here? I mean, I hope I never see him play. I wish him no success.
As long as he stays away from Century Village.
I saw he got married. I was surprised about. She looked his age range.
She did look his age range.
Really?
Yeah. New York.
I thought he was gonna take Stifler's mom. I thought it was gonna be in that age range. I thought he'd already be perusing Boca, but apparently, all right, maybe it was just a phase for young Zach Wilson. I don't like that he's wearing 0 as a quarterback. I think that's a stupid thing. You're not cool.
He is 0.
Yeah, exactly. See, boom. And my point.
Taking shots at your backup quarterback. That's messed up, Leroy.
I hope he never has to play.
You wish him no success?
Wait,
no.
now you're entering Tobin territory with the no success.
No, I didn't say that.
See, my point stands.
All I said
Yeah,
was
oh,
all I said was this. I hope Zach Wilson never has to play. That's
Which
it.
is exactly what I've been saying the whole
No,
time.
you don't.
But you're
We say
wishing
it
him
totally
no
different.
success.
Yeah, I wish him no success.
But then,
No,
then
that's not
don't.
good.
Then please, as Dolphins fans, if you wish him no success, don't complain about the backup quarterback situation ever.
No.
No.
Again,
My ass.
that's not.
No.
You're twisting my words.
No, I'm not.
You are. I wish him no success, so I don't want it to happen. If he should play for the Dolphins, I will root for him, but I wish him no success. I wish it not to happen. You see, it's not. I don't feel like it's a bridge too far. Same thing goes for Quinn Ewers. I wish him no success.
I forgot he was here.
Did you? Yeah.
Because you know what? For some reason I kept thinking Quentin Ewers was with the Browns, and it's the kid
That's
from
Gabriel.
Oregon, Gabriel,
Yeah.
who is tiny.
I wonder if Quinn Ewers at any point this season is going to be thinking to himself, "Man, could have made $4 million with the Canes."
Really?
I mean, I don't.
I'm wondering if he's going to think that.
Here's what I can't understand, and this is the honest truth. There's two quarterbacks that could have ended up being with the Canes that the team they had the success with didn't want him anymore. How should the Canes feel about that?
Say it again.
So Quinn Ewers got his team to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right? And Texas told him to move on.
Yep.
Same thing with what's his name? Beck.
With Beck, Carson Beck. Yep.
Carson Beck.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia said, go ahead, do your thing. Like, how do you feel about getting a quarterback that the two places that they both left from had success with him and they still decide to move on?
I think I get what you're saying, but I think that the Canes
quarterback's hard to find.
No, I know. I mean, I think at some point, like, you're probably the Canes, like, hey, you want to grow one up eventually. But I do think that the Canes probably bought themselves something last year with how things went for Cam Ward, because Cam Ward turned himself from 4th, 5th rounder to the number 1 pick.
Well, I'm not saying it from the point of the Canes. I'm looking at it from the point of the schools they left.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're like, they say another man's trash is one man's trash, another man's treasure or something like that.
Yep.
Right? But if it's the hardest position in football to find, especially at that level, and there's two schools who went to the college playoff last year that said kick rocks to their quarterback, what should you think or what should you be expecting with either one of those quarterbacks?
I don't know, because like you can get into the situation and it can work out, like Joe Burrow with LSU.
Well, but different situation though. He never played. He was hurt, and somebody else took over and balled out.
Yeah, but
That's
he also
why
wasn't
left.
as impressive his first season at LSU. Like he had the
wasn't.
crazy natty
Right.
season, like it was
Right.
insane.
Right.
So I don't know. I think like from the Canes standpoint, I think if they think that this is the right guy for them, I mean, I do think that there's an element of Cam Ward's like leadership and determination that I hope Carson Beck can carry over here. There's been some rumblings that he's not quite that guy, but I don't know. These are just rumors and stuff that's out there, and
Right.
college football rumors are about as reliable as UFO sightings.
Right.
So that's our show for today, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.